And we're live! Hello everybody and welcome to episode 30 of Esthara Chronicles, the big 3-0. I am your cruel, wonderful, fantastic, galactic, omniscient, out of adjectives, dungeon mommy, Sylfania. We have Bax Obsidian, our resident warlock, Dragonborn, played by Matt. You okay?
I'm here.
Okay, good. Then we have Soldado Markuth, played by Zumdani.
Oh shit, oh, hi! Oh god.
We were fetching supplies.
Yes.
Oh, did I start before you were ready?
Yeah, I just walked away for a second.
You should have told me. Okay, anyway. Soldado Markuth, played by Zumdani, who's totally prepared for this. Everything's great. Life's good. We're professionals. And we have Fervor. Yes. And we have Fervor and Dickens, played by Dr. Fisker, Gabe.
Oh, that was a big one.
Yeah.
That was a weak one, I felt.
I mean, sound-wise, it was a weak one, but it felt very voluminous. It felt very 3D, that burp.
It caught in my throat.
Yeah. No, well, you can do better maybe next time. There was one fantastic one. Hello, everyone in chat. For those of you who are new to joining us,
Hello, Catalan.
Yeah, we've been running this campaign for over a year. The gang has had some fun adventures. And if you don't understand what's going on, feel free to ask in chat. One of the players might have the free time to tell you. But if not, there's a repository of videos on YouTube. And the link is circulating somewhere.
So what happened is we had a court case, and I rolled a nat 20 to win the game.
Sure, yeah, and we won he won the game, and so now we're just chilling,
Yeah.
I guess. That's what's happening.
This is a sequel.
A little bit of housekeeping just to tell you. So if you're curious about what the music is playing on stream, there's links they'll be circulating in chat and in the description. And while the team might be able to respond to you as a DM, I am a busy bee and I have ADHD, so I will not be able to congratulate all the raiders or for the follows. I'll try my best, but if I miss you, I'm sorry. There we go. Anyway,
I'm gonna personally demand a refund.
I will try my best, but I might miss a few things. Okay, so to tell you what happened in the last episode of Esthara Chronicles, the gang have been, as Gabe mentioned, they were at a trial, which was the culmination of the Hag arc, as I like to call it, where they have defeated the. Or Hagussi, I still can't get over that.
Oh boy, you got some of that Hagussi?
That episode. Okay, but anyway, they've defeated a coven of 3 hags that were kidnapping people and, I don't know, pulling their souls out, eating their bodies, doing some weird, creepy shit around the city. They've also taken care of a side quest, which was apparently a hydra that ate people and erased people's memories about him. But never mind that was a side quest, nothing important to see here. After the gang have defeated these hags, they've realized that there is something more nefarious going in the city. Apparently, all secrets came out after this arc. Fervorand actually died fighting a fiendish cult in a Night Favisia, a sort of evil cultist country, 20 years ago, and only recently was brought back to life to finish the mission and find the fiends that are hiding in this city. Sildana was a ranger in the same sort of regiment as Fervorand, and she was also involved in the same fight in Night Favisia, and after 20 years of being depressed, war veteran, she decided to go on a pilgrimage and ended up getting wrapped up in all of this as well. And Bax, our resident warlock who's hiding the fact that he worships the Lord of Whispers, or the Whispered One, and is hanging out with the group because his god has told him to go northeast of the city and find someone to help them figure out what's going on. And he gave him a prophecy. I already forgot the prophecy. But anyway, so the gang got together, took their allies, got ready, and left the city. They went north. They've encountered some griffins, which they really quickly turned into griffin fried chicken. And then
we'll do it again.
Yep, I brought them an encounter, and they have brutalized these griffins and cooked them in front of their young, as one does.
No, I beat them with their young, then we cooked them.
Sure.
They were all dead when we started cooking them.
There was a lot of shit happening, and they found a cart with a bunch of equipment and items on the way. They have taken this cart north for about 2.5 days. They have really had basically an uneventful rest of the evening, rest of the journey, except for that one magical page that Fervorand opened and got hit by an acid fireball kind of thing. But he was fine. He could take it.
We all started.
Got better.
Yeah, he's fine.
I
He got better. It's fine. He's dead already. It's not gonna get worse, is it?
Well, what I'm gonna do, die twice?
Yeah, exactly. The group carried on going until they reached the Quarry, one of the only civilized stops between Laudenborough, the city where the game started, and Cloudgeforge, the city where the group is heading. They basically, as they walked into the quarry, they found this merchant Selfie Valfir, who was really distraught about the fact that they were a bunch of griffins attacking her and her equipment, and the group has returned the equipment to the merchant, and she was super thankful to them and invited them to rest after their weird journey on the early morning, to hang out with her so that she can tell them all the gossip and maybe hear some news from you guys from Laudenborough, because she doesn't only trade with goods, she trades information as well. And we ended the stream with you guys going over to like a weird tent city, which was kind of empty. There's a few tents with a bunch of you notice some academy students in there wearing their traditional blue robes, looking through their books and getting ready, like practicing some magic. And there's like two Garda that are just standing there bored, watching them, watching the surroundings. And Selfie with her sort of little caravan. And she has a sort of a half-orc young man sitting next to a fire who waves at you guys as you approach.
Oh.
I believe we already returned her all of her shit.
Yeah, I think everything we spoke to her already.
Yeah, so she invited you guys to sort of sit down with her, tell her more about what happened at Laudenborough, just chat a little bit more, and so she can tell you more about the quarry and about your journey to Cloudgeforge, because she does this journey all the time.
Didn't we encourage her to start a GFC restaurant?
No, I think no. I would remember that.
Yes.
You can do this now if you roll well. We'll see. You did let her try some fried griffin, and she loved it. She loved it.
19.
19. Okay, so what are you doing exactly?
We did fight some griffins, like we said, but I didn't tell you about how we cooked them. And let me tell you, this is the bag I cooked them in. Smell it. It's so fucking delicious. It's a what do you say? Like finger licking good. You would lick this bag if you could.
I mean, actually, yeah. This is so totally delicious.
if I'm adding my persuasion to it, it's a 20.
I mean, as I said before, it's not only delicious, it's also rare. Because not everybody can really, hunt a griffin, right? So usually
Tell
people
it to nobles, get them addicted.
Exactly. This is like that weird duck thing all over again they had in Charmant. Apparently they have some way of force-feeding ducks and getting their livers all fatty and such, and it's apparently super tons of violations on I suppose animal rights. Charmant is weird. They've got weird laws in there. But anyway, that was this whole business that all nobles went crazy for it. So yeah, this could be the next thing, but even better. I do have to find more griffins, A, and people who are willing to hunt the griffins, B, which is,
Just get a big harpoon gun.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, that requires some capital. Okay, I'll think about it. There's a lot of chain supply, I gotta do a lot of math here to see if there's profits, because, I don't work for free.
Hey, if it does come to fruition, fucking send me a bucket.
Of course,
I have an idea, right? Instead of killing them on the spot, capture.
Your mic is...
You broke the fuck up, bro.
You broke mic, man.
You wanna try that again, champ?
What?
We are sane.
What I said was capture them instead of just killing them, and then breed them on a farm.
Oh, you mean cattle, chain them to the ground to grow fat?
But no, that's not the thing. The whole idea, then they're just gonna taste like chicken. The whole idea of griffins is the fact that they are wild beasts. Their meat is kind of stringy because they're hunters. They have to be in the wild. It wouldn't taste the same.
Let them hunt.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, I'll have a think about this. This is something that I myself, on my own, with my capital, probably wouldn't be able to do. I think I might need to make a consortium of people, get a lot of money pulled into it.
Well, if you think about it this way, we just killed a bunch of griffins. Somewhere there should be a griffin nest nearby. Maybe you can find a few eggs, bring it to a griffin tamer or something, have them run with them free range, and when they get to a specific age and laid more eggs, you can just have them and make more GFC.
Yep. All right, that's a pretty good idea. I'll hit you up if once that gets set off, but it might take some time. Is all I'm saying. It's not an easy feat, I'd say. But
Yeah,
of course, as
understandable.
individuals who gave me the idea, you will probably eat for free at all of the restaurants if we ever set them up. So just saying. But yeah,
I'll
so.
invest.
You guys, I hear you guys come from Laudenborough, is that right? I kind of went that way. I passed through Laudenborough real quick. I didn't manage to see the trial. I just heard there was, like, a trial of a century because nobody has ever, like, actually been to a proper tribunal ever. So, unfortunately, I had to leave, so I couldn't attend it. But, like, I want to hear all the goss.
I didn't attend it either. I wasn't.
No, he was dead.
Yeah, I was dead.
Wait, hold on. But you're here now. Does that mean that the church resurrected you?
The Archbishop, yeah.
The Archbishop Galatea herself? Who
Yeah,
are
I kinda
you
twisted
people?
her
Are you
hand.
like famous or something?
No, we were people in the trial that they accused of murdering a bunch of orphans.
No. Okay, so I need to like totally hear your story, okay? And don't worry, I'm not just here trying to collect information. I'll answer your questions as well. Like personally, I make the trip from all the way south of the Empire, and I'll tell you the name of the city in a second. I forgot to load the map. Bear with me, gang.
Unprofessional.
Stop.
Goodbye, guys. I'm out of the campaign. I fucking hate it here.
Fucking hell. Are you okay, Danny? You sound like you're dying.
I kind of am, but
What
I'm
happened?
doing all right. What happened? I don't know. I think it's just when I take my sleeping meds, I guess. Ugh.
Oh no, like did you
Oh, yeah,
drop
yeah.
something on your foot? Because you keep making these paid noises.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm just
It's-
dying inside.
That's okay.
It's
We're
not
all
his foot
dying
that's feeling
inside.
pressure,
We're
if you know
all
what I mean.
we're all dying inside, Danny. You're not
Yes.
the only one. Anyway, so she
I'm dying more
basically
than
looks up at you guys and says, "Oh, I make the trip on the Pilgrim's Path all the time. I go all the way from Oda Falls all the way up to Cloudforge and back. So if you want any gossip on the Pilgrim's Trail, I've got you." For example, before you tell me everything there is to know about this awesome trial, I mean, apparently I passed through, I was going the other direction of the Repentance Trail from all the pilgrims, because, you know, they're all traveling and all hungry and all want goods on the way. But apparently, like, I wanted to stop at Gorov, but I've been, like, redirected by the local Garda, because they said there's, like, some weird shit going on in that city. So we had to camp outside, like savages, after such a long trek from Freystal. It was ridiculous. When we got to Laudenburg, we were so tired. We went to the inn and immediately crashed. But I mean,
What inn did you stay in?
ooh, I think she looks at the half orc, and he sort of looks at her and goes like, "Oh, I think it was called something. I'm not really remembering the name, but I think it was called the Big Hand. They had a lot of like green smoothies and stuff. It was pretty empty."
Oh yeah, that guy. Complete fucking tool. I know the chef that works there. He goes there part time due to past friendships, but he actually works at the Deep Pillow Inn most of the time. Phenomenal chef. I really highly recommend his cuisine. It's a good thing he didn't stay at the Deep Pillow Tavern, because just recently I found out there's a memory-eating monster laying in there, and we killed it, so it's not a problem now, but it was then. So I mean,
Okay, so
it might
like,
have fucking have killed you if you had stayed there.
whoo, dodged a bullet, but also like missed out on all the hot gossip. Anyway, so she, I'm not gonna make you guys retell the whole campaign, but she basically sits here and asks you all questions like the most excited reporter and gossip monger you ever found, about anything that happened in Laudenborough during the recent times. Like, she gasps at the correct moment. She's a perfect audience.
Superman.
Yeah, she's a perfect audience, and you notice her taking notes, copious notes in her notebook. And after you finish your talk, you guys have rested, you guys have ate some food, because you guys have exhaustion, because if you recall, you were about to camp at night, but you were next to some creepy ruins, and you heard some rocks moving, and you decided, fuck this shit, we're just gonna go to the quarry. So, y'all are still exhausted, but so you all still have, was it disadvantage on, what is exhaustion? I keep forgetting.
The first level is disadvantage on attack rolls, I believe.
Yeah.
It comes stages. I really don't care. Exhaustion is a pretty crap mechanic.
Yeah, but I'd say you guys are pretty tired. So yeah, you get hold on. There we go, exhaustion. So you just no, you have disadvantage on ability checks, not attack rolls. Which kind of makes sense because every time you're so tired, and if you're trying to do some sort of an acrobatics or athletics or persuasion or singing, it's disadvantage because you're tired, which makes sense. I think it's the second one where it starts to get a little bit more complicated. But you guys are just
like
sorry.
3 and beyond, you're just kind of getting fucked.
Okay. Also, is the music too loud? I hope it's not. I hope it's okay. I'm asking chat because I'm adjusting stuff now. I know you guys can't hear it, but yeah, okay. But I'm just asking chat, so it's fine. Oh, great, perfect.
Barely hear it on stream.
All right, well, it used to be in the background anyway. So yeah, so as she finishes asking her questions, she looks up at you guys and says, "So, I mean, you just given me some hot goss right here. So, if you guys want to know anything about anything, I'm your gal."
I'm a gal. Oh my god.
Well, let's see here. What are your trade routes, really? Like, what cities do you usually frequent?
So, personally, I'm from Cloudgeforge, one of the best cities in the world, just gonna say it. I mean, obviously, the route between the northern cities like Cloudforge, Crystero, Dogglehall, Dogrado, and the rest of them that head straight into the Charmontian Empire, like into Charmont, they're really not connected to the Repentance Trail, which is, where Laudenburg, Gora, Freystal, and all those places are. There is literally just like a dirt path between here and Cloudforge, which I've been trying to, develop more and more, but I basically do that route. It is the biggest shortcut, so, I'm trading things here and there. I go down the Repentance Trail from Laudenburg to Gorov to Freystal to Kurgard to Mightcliff. Sometimes I might drop by cities nearby, depending if I want some, specific items. Like, for example, I might go to Drevane if I find out that there's like a new architectural sort of hype on, I don't know, marble columns. All the nobles in the Empire want to build marble columns, and that's the new hype. I'd probably go to Drevane and be like, "Yo, can you give me some designs, some marble samples, so I can go and, peddle your wares, and you pay me a commission?" So, I sort of mostly operate in the eastern part of the Empire, I'd say. I kind of do like to go west. There's a lot of other merchants out there who, found their niche, and I'm not going to step on any toes. I don't want to get stabbed. So, you know what? I do my thing here.
You should probably try and sell them like granite tabletops or countertops, along with like, here's wood from imported region. Pay top dollar for that shit.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing as well. So when I go to Laudenbra, I do talk a lot with the local nobles, and there's, of course, Duke Falinel, who is the biggest appreciator of art, and literally every other noble in the Empire, even though they would never admit it because he's an elf, but they follow his lead. Like, if he says, "I want to just have everything in shades of green," you'll notice that the nobles will start adding a lot more green into their clothes, into their sort of paintings and home decor. He's a trendsetter.
I hope they don't exclusively follow everything he does, because the man has a lot of sex toys. Like, holy shit.
Oh, and you notice as she says this, she seems fine, but the half-orc next to her, he's green, and he's kind of bold, and he's got these really bright blue eyes. His green face turns kind of weird purple, as like, and his ears also turn purple, as he just quietly sits there, like, poking the fire, trying to keep it going, and she just looks at you and says, "Oh, yeah, totally. He showed me out his, like, apparently he has a whole, like, section of the house of just nude paintings and statues that he collects from just all over, of different ages." I mean...
It's kind of surprising that a man with such a small penis would want so many paintings of it, right?
Oh, don't tell him that. But no, I think it's the whole elven thing. They're just a little bit more relaxed when it comes to copulation, I reckon. I don't know. They just don't seem like they care much. And he and his wife seem to have a wonderful relationship, so honestly, don't know what's going on there. Don't particularly care. If I say that I saw this in Duke Falinel's mansion, it sells well. That's all I care about, really. So... So you guys are heading to Cloudforge then, from what I hear.
Yes.
Yeah, we're planning on stopping by, checking out the nearby ruins that have been discovered. I think it was like 5 years ago or something.
Near Cloudforge? Don't remember any ruins near Cloudforge. Cloudforge, if you guys, I don't know if you guys know much about the northern part of the city, but let me brag about my hometown, right? So Cloudforge is the only city in the Empire that is super famous for its alchemy. I mean, if you want any kind of new dyes, new sort of reagents used for crafting, building, clothes, literally anything, Cloudforge is your city. The majority of potioneers train at Cloudforge. We've got, honestly, I'm gonna say the smartness of the population, but per capita is pretty high up there. And yeah, we're basically, this is kind of what we peddle. That's why I have a bunch of potions at all times. I mean, I'm a bit empty because I've done the whole trek. I'm kind of going back to resupply, but
Oh, you gotta restock.
yeah, you know, I had a few left, but I gave you my last health potions in a way. So, there is obviously Doggle Hall, which is just, you know, like a small town en route, just a sort of a stopping point between the wonderful Cloudforge and the rest of the Eastern Empire. And if you're talking about the ruins, I feel like, I mean, that whole area is quite old. It's close to the Mystarian Kingdom, and they do like their cultures and temples and all that shebang. But there is one, I think, location where a lot of students from Dravain tend to go. It's called Dogrado, and it's a bit further to the east. I mean, it's a few days travel from Cloudforge. It's not just outside the city.
Oh yeah, we're not staying in Cloudforge. Like, it's a pit stop.
No, I totally get it.
Yeah, it's a very brief visit. We're immediately leaving the town after we stock up.
Yeah, you might want to stock up. Although it's quite a straightforward just road between Cloudforge. You might need to trek a little bit to get to the site from the main road, but it's much better than the trek you're just gonna take. So from here to Cloudforge, I think it's like 5 to 5.5 days travel just on dirt road. So it's not fun. Just fair warning, okay? But honestly, there's no other shortcut way to get up north. Which is why I've been trying to invest in a proper road and proper infrastructure, but you know how it is. Bureaucrats up in the capital. If it doesn't involve them or benefit them, they ain't gonna do it. Also, if it doesn't benefit the church, they ain't gonna do it.
I mean, you could start the GFC business in Cloudforge, and that would really push them to come to Cloudforge. Maybe make a road, maybe buy some more potions along the way, because I don't know, maybe they want a beauty product or two.
Yes, or maybe we can figure out some sort of coating for the meat. You know, something that makes it stand out. Something that's maybe something crispy or something chewy.
People love bread. People love bread.
Maybe we can utilize our alchemical prowess to try to like zhuzh it up a bit. You know?
I mean, I cooked it in oil. You could just work on that.
Yeah, actually, I have a few people I can talk to. I have a few friends who are into some, I'm gonna say unconventional alchemy, so I might hit them up. But yeah, any way I can help you with any other rumors. I'm at your service in a way. I know you guys are in a hurry. I'm not gonna hold you up here any longer, but you know, while you can.
Is there any part of the ruins that the students haven't checked out, or at least been moderately?
Well, so you didn't hear this from
malignant?
me. You didn't hear this from me. But apparently, over the last few hundred years, the students have been studying the architectural design of the ruins. They're pretty well preserved, really. There's a certain sort of, apparently there's this whole underground section that some students found the entrance to, but the traps that the previous, I suppose, inhabitants of the area have put down are so dangerous that after the first few casualties, students kind of stopped going down there. Nobody really knows what those mechanisms are like. They're sort of, nobody can dispel them. They're not really magical, but they're not really just, they're nothing like anybody's ever seen, and the students have been fascinated, but it's been deemed too dangerous, so there's a whole section nobody really goes. And I hear there were at least 5 casualties, and since then they kind of, some students do go in there on a dare, and some lose a limb, some lose a life. It's
That's pretty stupid.
So the school
Well-
have been trying to sort of cordon off the area to prevent the students from going. But you know kids, right? You make a forbidden area and that's exactly where they want to go all the time.
Well, if they're all focusing on going to the ruins, then surely, due to its significant age, some of the traps should be either dismantled or rusted beyond function. So I can't imagine all of them being in perfect condition. I mean, you could get, I don't know, poisoned or something by a 100-year-old venom sac, or a boulder falls on you. But so long as it's not magical, it probably doesn't function to full capacity.
Well, you say that, but apparently this is something that the students have been sort of claiming, that the materials tend to get decayed and get destroyed. But apparently, and let me roll for this because let's see
Roll intelligence. Hiya!
if she actually knows this very niche information about the city.
I mean, unless she frequents it, I fucking doubt it.
She did say she frequents Dravain though, which is the architectural city. So she goes and she says, I hear that a lot of students have been claiming that the materials that the upper city has been built off, so the ruins that we see on the outside, is different from the materials of the ruins that are built underneath the ground. And everybody's so fascinated by it because apparently this material doesn't rot, doesn't rust, doesn't decay, but isn't affected by magic, so nobody really knows what's going on in there. But again, it's been cordoned off because some of the traps are... Some people claim the traps are sentient, but how could it be sentient without magic? It's weird.
Has anyone ever harvested these materials?
I mean, some of the students have sent some of the samples to Cloudforge, but a lot of the sort of alchemists there just can't figure out what it is. They say it's some sort of a rock, some sort of a solid material, but then at certain conditions that material turns liquid, and at certain conditions that material goes back to being like weird crystalline. I'm not an alchemist, I'm not gonna lie, I just peddle materials, but I hear from a friend of a friend of a friend who I know in the alchemical college, who's just has been writing a thesis about it for the last 10 years and it's gone absolutely nowhere. It's apparently this sort of rarity that nobody has ever seen. So yeah, pretty unique.
It is, honestly, out of the entire ruins, it's probably the most enticing thing I've
Exactly,
heard so far.
and also the most deadly. The rest of the ruins are pretty chill. I mean,
Deadly I can handle.
yeah. Well, if you guys are willing to go, just make sure that any of the Holy Order don't catch you, going for the secured area. Try not to die to the traps. But if you do go down there and survive, I don't know, is there a way... there isn't really a way to capture likeness of certain things, but can you make some sketches for me? Or, I don't know, just...
Do you have paper and ink and quill?
I mean, yeah, sure, but, I mean... Here.
I don't have anything to draw on.
She gives you a stack of papers and a notebook and a sort of a strange, black chalk-like thing with a cover, with a silver cover around it. And she's like, you can sharpen this with a knife, and that's much easier to use than a quill because you don't actually have to carry any ink with you.
Did you give me charcoal?
She gave you, a rudimentary pencil. She's like, it's something that some people from Cloudforge have designed. There's this material that, if you treat it in a certain way, basically works like charcoal, but it's less crumbly. It's a little bit more solid. You can resupply in Cloudforge if you want. These are pretty cheap at this point, but they're really good for sketching. They're very... but we usually call it... No, we call it solid chalk, but it's really good for...
writers.
It's really good for sort of sketching and drawing, and if you find anything interesting, do get back to me. I can't help myself, I'm a bit of a gossip, but everybody would pay a lot of money for this kind of info, especially all of the historians and archaeologists and the architectural students, and even the alchemists. They'd be all up for it.
Tell you what, I make this map for you out of whatever we find, and you can distribute it for however much you want at your own leisure. And we'll just say you owe us one, right?
Okay, sure. An IOU, as they say. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So what about? And she turns towards you, Saldana, and Bax, who've been sitting quietly watching this. She's like, so what about you guys? You seem quiet. You okay?
I mean, I'm mostly just tired from the night. I'm genuinely just. I want to, not to be rude, but
Yeah, you don't wanna listen to that guy. He's a real N-word, as they say. You know, like a
What?
huge nagger. Like he really brings that mood down. Like every time he just opens his mouth.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay. Well,
I just want to go to bed and get on the trip. Honestly, that's how it is. I'm sorry not to be disrespectful.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
no.
let you guys do your
Huge
planning.
nagger.
No, I totally get
You
it.
smacker.
I have to trade some of the students here for some of the crystals from the quarry.
Never
But
stops complaining.
you guys can use my tents. I have a few set up. You can use the space to sleep if you want. My assistant here, Doran here, is gonna watch over you if you want to take a nap and you don't want any of your stuff stolen. Even though the guard is here, if you just want somebody to watch over your stuff, he's gonna be here while I negotiate a price. Cause Doran, you're not ready for this, but you need to watch, right? He's like, yes, ma'am. I understand. It's like, mm-hmm.
I don't think we're particularly worried. I mean, theoretically, let's say our stuff does get stolen. Either somebody comes along and steals it and we just track him and get it back, or one of your group steals it and we find out. I mean, we killed a bunch of griffins. How hard would it be
I
to
know,
track
you
down
guys are like super powerful. But anyway, I'll leave you to your nap. And I'm gonna go and
Stop your nagging! Shut up and go to bed!
I'm gonna go trade some stuff. So
Alright then.
so she stands up and she goes off to talk to the local Garda and some of the students that you notice are setting up camp in the nearby camp area. And you guys are free to do whatever you guys want.
Let's get to bed. It's
I put-
old.
I put Bax in a chokehold and just whisper in his ear, "Go to sleep."
Go sleep.
I embrace the dark.
Dream of me.
No. I've had enough dreams about you, sir.
Hopefully good ones.
No. No.
Ooh, even better. You kinky boy, and I like it.
What time is it right now?
It's like 11 a.m. because you guys pushed all the way to the morning and you've had a long chat. So it's kind of like morning of the day. You guys can either take a nap and then just start, next day fully rested, or you guys can, I don't know. You guys are free to do whatever you guys want. I'm not gonna tell you what's up. It's around 11 a.m. So,
We can just travel in the evening.
yeah, if you guys want. Free country.
I just need to shut down for like 4 hours ish. So I think I'm good. I just go there, go, and then 4 hours later.
I mean, if you just want to just drag my body. Actually, you know what? I'll just sleep somewhere. You can just drag me, okay?
You lie in a bedroll and tie it to my leg, so when I walk away, I'd bring you with me.
Yeah. Do it smartly. No. Go to bed. I'll do it right. We'll do it tonight.
Saldana, do you want to do anything, or are you also going to bed?
I guess I'm also going to bed, yeah.
Okay, so you guys sort of settle down in this little campsite. You take a good sleep, so give yourself a full 8 hours of sleep. And you guys don't have exhaustion anymore, I believe.
Oh
Yeah, it reduces by 1 if you take a decent long rest.
Yeah, so it's a decent long rest. You have, I mean, you're kind of in a rush, but you're not really in a rush. So it's around 6 p.m. when you wake up, and sort of it's still light, but it's getting to the evening. You notice that Selfie at some point came back to the
Wait,
camp, and she's been
did
quietly.
Didn't we go to bed at 11 at night?
A.m.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, that's fine.
But you're fully rested, so if you want to travel through the night, I'm not gonna give you a disadvantage. It's just, like, I'm not gonna give you exhaustion. You fully slept.
I'm fine. I just thought the time was reversed. Oh, like
No, because you guys walked through the night and came there in the morning, and so you talked to her for a few hours, and then it was 11 a.m. So almost midday. But yeah, now it's 6 p.m. You guys have woken up. You notice that the students who were camping next to you are gone. Their tents are gone as well. There's a few lights starting, like torches starting to light up in the quarry. Some of the guard are just walking around, but it is pretty, like, almost deserted and quiet around here. It's not a very popular spot.
Well, I mean, we rested. We did our chats. We pulled a favor for a favor. I think my job here is done as an infiltrator, as you say. I've already made my connections. Time to bugger off.
Perfect. Let me just double check. So you guys are just going straight. You guys are. I assume you guys get horses, right? Do you take your same horses you took here, or are you gonna get new ones, or what's the plan?
We did attach our horses to the wagon and drag it along. We're already out of town, so they can get their own horses. So we just take our horses and fuck off.
All right. Selfie waves at you, and she seems to be very happy with
Goodbye.
you guys. She's noted your name, so if you ever need Selfie Valfier's assistance, she is there. Let me do some math here real quick. So you're going on a dirt road straight ahead. You notice that this sort of, the road from before, it had like kind of gravel, so you notice it's been kind of maintained when you were going to the quarry and back, because it's usually frequented. And as you leave the quarry, you do notice that there is an area where you notice some tracks and such, but it's mostly like a muddy road. So your horses aren't going to be like stopped or anything, but if you wanted to gallop, you wouldn't be able to, because it's not really made for that.
Yeah, it's off-road, so it takes like a day longer than it normally does.
So I believe I've done this calculation before, but just to make sure, believe you guys from here to Cloudgeforge is, I think, 5 days travel, but let me double check. So usually per day, I think you can travel around 24 miles if you're using normal speed, which, I mean, there is kind of a road. It's not just hills and mountains. So I reckon you can travel around 24 miles a day. Math. Yeah, it'll take you about 5.5 days to get to Cloudgeforge, because it's about 130 miles away.
Do you want me to make you a travel speed Excel sheet?
No,
calculates for you.
I've got this. Don't worry. I've already said it's gonna take you 5. Yeah.
I've already made one myself that has like a table of how fast everything is, and I just go like these many days at this travel speed. It goes like bam. It takes
awesome. But for now it's okay. So it's gonna take you around 5 days to travel there, 5 and a bit. You guys have started in the evening, so obviously it's gonna be like half day of travel, or a full day of travel. I don't know what you guys do. So for now, you guys head out on your horses on this dirt road, and I need one of you, to roll me a d12.
I'll do it. I fucking love rolling dice. Yahoo!
What did you get?
That's a 10.
Oopsie, I closed Forge. I'm sorry.
Just do Ctrl-Shift-T and it should reopen the tab.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Ooh. What is that noise?
What is that?
Is that
Matt?
Mates?
You motherfucker.
That was like a mic.
You fucking son of a bitch, I swear to God, if you ruin my audio one more time, it's gonna be go straight into the fucking ground.
Jesus. Alright, what'd you roll? Did you roll a 10?
Yes, I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10.
My fucking.
Okay, Gabe, I need you now to tell me, higher or lower? Just pick one.
Well, assuming higher is worse, and I rolled pretty high, I'm gonna say higher.
Higher. Okay. You guys travel away from the quarry up north, through the sort of fields and sparse trees and a nice little. You notice that there's a river, Orphus River, going sort of parallel to you guys. You see it sparkling sometimes in the evening sun.
I'm gonna assume like a dragon swoops down and picks up Bax, thinking it's one of its lost babies.
Not really.
Like, well, goodbye.
You guys are you make your 24 miles, nothing really happens. It's perfect weather. The road is okay. It's kind of dry. It hasn't been raining. Your horses have plenty of places to graze. So I'd say if you travel for, I believe, I think it's 8 hours of travel and 8 hours of sleep that you need a day, right? You can't travel a lot more than 8 hours, otherwise you get super tired, I believe.
Well, I mean, you need 8 hours of rest, but you can move 30 feet per 60 if you're dashing, but 30 feet per 6.
Yeah, I think I've looked around at like the standard stuff, but like if you travel,
the average is like 24 miles per day with average travel.
I took
think that's the D&D standard.
Yeah, I took also the standard that if you travel 8 hours in a row without stopping, you kind of need to take a break then, or break for lunch or something. You can't just keep going, like straight 8 hours on a horse.
You could, I guess, push it an extra 2 hours, but then you don't really have time to set up camp or anything.
Yeah, exactly. So, but you guys spend your sort of 8 hours of travel. It's deep into the night now. The weather isn't cold, it isn't warm. It's just like the perfect summer weather. Nice little night breeze. I suppose...
Tell me, unveil the curtains for me for a second. Should I have chosen lower for a more dramatic result?
I mean, you've chosen what you've chosen. It doesn't matter. You got 4 more days of travel.
Curses.
I have tons of things prepared, so...
I wanted entertainment.
There will be, don't worry. Maybe there'll be some character development now. We don't know. You got a peaceful... Sildana, I have a question for you. Through all of this, you've been awfully quiet. Are you still pissed off at them about the Griffin situation?
Better be.
I mean, like, it's only been like a day, so I think it's more like...
We stumble upon a nest and we're like, aha, fucking jackpot.
It's more like she's more upset at their kind of like just how stupid they are generally. She's just like,
Whoa.
why am I doing this?
How stupid I am.
Yeah.
How stupid I am. How many fucking situations have we talked us out of?
How stupid you are.
So yeah, you guys basically end up traveling right up until almost 3 to 4 a.m. at night, when, you know, it's been 8 hours and you guys are like, we probably should break camp, maybe have a quick nap. If you want to fix your circadian rhythms and fix your schedule,
don't worry about it.
The word, man.
I miss all of that.
I think Bax is the only one that actually needs 8 hours.
Ooh. Yeah, because you're a half-elf. Wait, but half-elves, I think they sleep normally, right?
I have no fucking idea. I don't play half-elves.
Sildana, can you check in your character sheet and see if you as a half-elf need sleep? It would tell you, like...
Oh, yeah, I do, actually.
Oh, okay. So, no, it's Sildana and Bax both need to sleep. So, yeah. I'd say around 4 a.m. you guys break camp, and Sildana and Bax immediately sort of pass out earlier than needed to, like, save some time and, wake up in the morning rather than in the middle of the day, like, in the evening. You have your 4 hours of just chilling, and I'd say around midday next day, you guys all wake up, close up your camp and head off. Okay, I need somebody else to give me a d12. Bax, do you want to do it?
No, please, por favor, the señorita.
I mean, I can't have you guys have exciting combat every single day. There needs to be some chill days where nothing happens,
I want something fucked up to it, but I don't care what I fucking roll as long as I get the most entertaining result.
You rolled one. Okay.
Yep.
What?
Higher or lower, Mads?
Where did you roll?
Higher or lower? What do you mean?
Just pick higher or lower.
Higher.
Higher. Okay. So as you guys are heading, the weather is still great. Everything is kind of normal, but all of this, you haven't really met anyone on this route. You haven't met anyone going forward towards you. You haven't met anybody sort of, catching up behind you. It's just been the three of you, the three of your horses, and the wilderness. You haven't barely even seen any animals. Like there's some rabbits, maybe a fox or something. At night you might hear some birds, but apart from that, you've not really encountered anything. And Bax, your camera's gone. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
As you guys are going, I need all three of you to give me a perception check.
Ooh.
That's your perception. I'm moderate at those. There we go. 19.
19. Saldana?
Pretty good. 17.
17. Bax?
You have a higher bonus than me.
Yeah.
17. You guys are heading down, and while it's a little bit sus that there's nothing really, no wolves, bears, nothing, it's just quiet. You just hitch it up to the fact that you guys are lucky. There's nothing going on. Everything's great. The weather's good. It's a good day for travel. There's been no rain. There's no mud. You guys are super clean. A little bit tired, but you guys seem fine. So another day passes with nothing happening. You guys are now 2 days into your travel. Around 8 p.m., 9 p.m., you guys also stop to break camp, and now finally you're on your night schedule. You guys are ready to take, to sleep at night and travel during the day.
Man,
I'll just keep going. I'll just keep going unless you guys want to chat to each other and stop or something. But as you guys sort of go to sleep, you wake up again. You weren't ambushed at night. Everything is Gucci, as they say.
The only thing that I'm really doing is I'll ask Farron to see his shadow so I can study it more, every day kind of.
Do you let
My
him?
shadow buddy is not an experiment.
No, he is certainly not. But he is fascinating, and I'm sure even you would want to know more about him.
You just wanna shove your dick in him, don't you? You just wanna see what happens. You want to know what the ghost sex is like.
You just want to fuck the void, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see how the Shadusi work, okay? It's just
give me some of that Shadusi.
It's just more like how it functions, and I
bet you want to know how it functions.
I want to feel how tight it is, man.
Oh,
I want to shove my fucking dick in that Shadusi. I want to see how tight the grip is.
It, baby?
Am I gonna struggle pulling out? That's what I want to know. Like, is it just gonna go right in, and I'm gonna be fighting like a fucking crane hammer pulling it out?
Oh yeah. I want that shit to grip.
You guys done? Great. Okay, you got it out of your system. Good on you. Fervorand, do you allow Bax to see your shadow buddy?
Well, that depends. Bax, you want to see what makes me tick. I want to know who it is that makes you tick. Tit for tat.
Where does your power come from?
I've told you I literally cannot say it. So I don't know what you want me to say.
No tits, no tat.
No titties for you.
Yeah. No titties, no tattling.
Well, I don't know what you want me to
That's how the
show.
saying goes. Titties for tattles.
Well, I don't know what you want me to say, really.
I literally just told you.
Well, who it is, I can't.
That sucks for you. You don't get to experiment
Besides,
on me.
I'm not experimenting on you. I'm trying to help.
You literally used the words experiment.
No, I said I'm not experimenting with you.
You literally asked, "Hey, can I experiment on your shadow buddy?"
That was another day. That's not today. That's another day. Today is something else. I just want to see it.
He does want to fuck your shadow. That's what it is.
You leave their Shadusi alone.
God damn it.
Mhm.
I mean, can't really say nothing. But
Do you ever say anything?
Do you add anything to the
say
group?
something
Max?
constantly.
Do you ever say anything of actual value? Like every
God, does
time you
anybody
open your
actually
fucking
care what you
shithole,
say?
I just get a bunch of sewage out of there.
What
like,
the
have you-
hell?
have
It's
you
just
ever
a
tried
bunch of
shutting the
bullshit,
fuck up?
man.
Like I can.
I've been carrying this squad since day one. I will not hear this from you.
Carrying say day one. Excuse me, Mr. Bax Obsidian. Which one of us at the first fucking session got knocked out by a table?
True that happened.
And which one of
You
us
know
actually
what?
fucking died?
That
Tell
table
you-
was diabolical, and you know it.
It had horns and devil markings, and
It was-
it was after me. It was an agenda. The government is against
Bax,
me.
you did set it on fire before it rammed you, so it's kind of your own fault.
You're also the only one of us that has actually died.
Oh yeah.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm taking one for the team. I'm the one making sacrifice around here.
Oh, sorry, Max. Nobody asked you to take it up the ass for the team. All right, that's between you and whatever fetish you have.
Hey, you say nothing about ass, okay? You say nothing about ass. I'm none of your shit.
Oh, it was some
Alright.
shit. Let me tell you.
Hey man, which one of us here asked to get their ass beat in prison, huh? And which one did the ass beating? That's right, that was me. I knocked you the fuck out.
all right. Fucking, okay, look at this shit, right? And I used a spell called, fucking, the Phantasmal Force. I'm gonna use Phantasmal Force. I don't care if he knows it's an illusion or not. I want to show him that what I saw that day.
Oh, I know fully well what you saw that day.
You mean
No,
when the hag, your nightmare from
I'm
the
showing
hag?
the nightmare from the hag.
Okay. Honestly,
what do I need to do? Like wisdom save?
I don't know. You tell me what your spell is.
It's only. I mean, you can always see the illusion. It'll always be there. The only difference is whether or not you'll take damage from it, or if you know if it's real.
What's the save?
It's 16.
What kind?
Intelligence saving.
Intelligence.
Oh, sorry, wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Wisdom.
17.
17. Does that mean your DC?
I mean, yeah. I mean, he knows it's an illusion.
Yeah, so you sit there for a round as Bax creates this illusion of, honestly, it's been so long, I remember describing it, but I don't actually remember the actual details. The only things I remember is sea full of shit, a bunch of maggots.
He my butthole to get the bugs out.
Yeah, a bunch of maggots, sea full of shit, and that's it. I don't remember much more than that.
What are you talking about, Bax? That's a beautiful ass. You're telling me you've never seen such a beautiful ass before? That's porcelain sculpt right there.
It's literally like
divine.
you have any idea how big the maggots I've been pulling out of your asses? It's so fucking much.
You could fry fucking bacon on this ass and you'd just be like, it's so fucking delicious.
My point is, don't you talk about sacrifice ever when that's the shit I have to deal with.
So
I close the spell.
during all of these shenanigans, Sylfania, as you're sitting there quietly listening to them, you sort of start to tune out the bickering between Furbrand and Bax. And sort of go introspectively.
Oh, I'm tuning them out.
Yeah, you go introspectively into your own sort of mind. And how is Sylfania feeling at this moment? There's a lot of stuff that happened in Laudinborough, and a lot of things you've left there in a certain way.
What's she thinking about? She's kind of just like, oh, wow.
Man, I can't believe I left my child again.
Furbrand, just let Sylfania say her piece, would you?
She's kind of thinking about like, damn, what? Why am I doing this?
Why am I with these fuckheads?
Why am I with these fuckheads? Why am I doing this? Why am I fighting?
And at this point, you remember, as you look at Furbrand, who's now sort of laying... I assume you always lounge. I feel like Furbrand is a lounger when he talks to people.
I'm in the Skyrim Jarl pose. I'm
Yeah,
always
so Furbrand is kind of lounging on the nearest log and pointing aggressively at Bax and at like a maggot that's coming out of a butthole and talking to him. And in your head, Soldana, you don't even hear the conversation. You just see the laid back, kind of chill attitude, but you also notice he's covered by a cloak, basically, but he stopped wearing the mask. Well, I assume, do you still wear the mask? Or do you take it off, Furbrand?
I still wear it.
He's still wearing the mask, but you notice as you're watching him, you're starting to compare between what he looked like back when you remember 20 years ago and what he looks like now. He hasn't aged, obviously. He doesn't look that much different. But you notice that one of his horns has been chipped, that there's a lot more scarring, especially when he raises his arm. There's like these like weird small scars that, you know, you can see in the light of the fire. You finally like take a good look at him. And all of these things you do not recall him having before or even as he was saving you. And to your mind comes the idea of he saved your life, he sent you off with a mission, and he stayed behind and his death wasn't quick. But he's back here, and he's relaxed, and he's
back here, but what is he now?
Yes, but he seems to be the same as he was before, same sort of chill laid back, but now he has this sort of like mission. Like, he seems very driven. He seems still, his faith is unshakable. He has a purpose. He goes and does it. And you tell me, this memory, just, you notice this observation as you're watching them, and you realize that even though 20 years has passed, Furbrand still has his job, and he's still doing his job even after everything that happened to him. And you know, makes you think as well. You survived. You've went through some shit. Nobody can take that away from you. But you did have to live with 20 years of trauma. But I don't know. What does seeing this man who came back from the dead and is still sort of this driven do to Soldana? What does she see? Does it encourage her? Does it disparage her? What?
I'm your fucking opposite, baby.
What effect does he have on you?
What effect? Well, it's kind of making me think like what. But he's still like not exactly the same. He's clearly dead. The more you look at him.
Mm-hmm.
I would word it this way, Danny. The difference
and
between
then now
us...
I'm learning also that Bax is possibly a heretic.
Yeah, no, it's pretty
established. It's pretty clear he's a heretic.
It's established at this point.
So, but here's the thing: I've been fighting heretics all my life, and now I am here fighting side by side with one. And now it's like also looking at like, well, isn't technically like how he is now technically the same thing what heretics would do? I don't know. It's like what?
So
I mean, you would definitely know that my whole shadow stick is pretty heresy.
Yeah, no, it's not divine magic in any sense.
No, that's not divine. I can tell right away that is not divine.
But Soldana, one more thing you would probably know. As a ranger, you never had to deal with this. You were always scouting the grounds ahead of the army. You were always there. As I say, first person on the scene, quiet, unseen. You know, you map the area and then you relay the information back to the troops and they deal with it. But you have seen certain sections of the church do what needs to be done. Use whatever means necessary to ensure the safety and the integrity of the Ravinian Empire. So you are aware that not everybody in the Holy Order practices divine magic. Some don't practice any magic. Some are just, I don't know, there's a lot of inquisitors, there's a lot of interrogators, there's a lot of all kinds of certain like different people that you know of, you've never seen, but so you know, it probably for Soldana this would be like Furbrand is different in a way that he has gained now power to help him do his job better. And that's accepted by the Holy Order. Bax's thing, I mean, as well, you've seen true heretics, you've seen cultists, you've seen fiend cultists. Bax's behavior over the days and weeks you've known him is a little bit too... I wouldn't say harmless. He isn't really harmless. It's just, he's too clumsy to be...
He blew up a griffin right in front of my face!
His attitude doesn't line up with your image of the cultists. Of this sinister, planning, cutthroat...
Much this trolling villain.
Yes, no, the cutthroat, the brutal, the complete disregard for life, the desire to inflict pain. After knowing Bax for a bit and realizing, okay, he might be a heretic, but just his personality, at least for Sylfania, doesn't fit with what you have seen of the cultists.
I also wonder too, is like, would Fervorand have killed Bax if he knew he was a heretic and Bax was not helpful as he is now?
I mean, who knows? That is something Sylfania may ponder. And as you ponder this,
that is something I ponder.
I need you to roll me another perception check, and do this one with advantage, because you're the only one not involved in this maggot asshole
Perception?
Uh-huh. With advantage.
The most cold-blooded you see him is literally to blow up that griffin in front of his face.
Oh wow, I did not roll high, but I rolled, I rolled 22.
22.
Advantage, baby.
So, as you're sitting down and watching these two talk, you know, like, you have and you remember your time at Night Favisia, the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, and you feel like you're being watched. And now, as you have this feeling, you as a ranger who is adept at sitting still and waiting for a long time, being a part of the scenery so that you're not seen, realize that you're being stalked by something. But there is no animals or beasts around you. And that is also, you start to piece it together. Something or someone is watching you and has been watching you at a distance. But there is no animal, like no wildlife around you for a reason.
Oh, wow. I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Can I try to pinpoint exactly where it is?
Not really. It's a really good, whatever this is has a really high stealth check. And you had to roll this high perception to even notice you're being watched. Whatever this is, you know, Sylfania, you've seen some predators. This thing is a professional predator. It lives to hunt and to stalk, but it hasn't approached you. And you realize that this feeling you kind of neglected because you were busy thinking and, you know, watching these two. But you notice it's like it hasn't approached you even when you were sleeping. So far, it's just following you. You can turn around and start looking, but all across you in the dark of the evening is just quiet plains, sometimes whooshing trees. There's nothing moving.
There's no animals, though.
Well, you can hear the birds. You can hear the birds. You can probably see, like, in some bushes, like, some rumbling and then a squirrel jumps out. Like, small critters. There's not really anything big. You haven't seen a single bear, a boar, a deer, or a whatever in
Have I
these
ever
plains.
experienced something like this before?
I would argue, with my limited knowledge, that considering you've been in Hereticville, the fucking kingdom, yeah, this probably something you'd have experienced.
You have, so this is something like you've been trained whenever you're out in the field to sort of have this sixth sense, like you've worked out a sixth sense to know you're being watched. And you've been on that side. You've been that person who watches somebody or something move. And your orders weren't to interfere and kill and do whatever. Your orders were to watch. So in your brain, that's the most I can tell you because you can't really see anything, you can't hear anything. There are small critters, but there's nothing big around you. But you can tell that someone is watching you, but you don't feel any like murderous intent as of yet. You just feel you're being watched. That's all. I'm sorry, that's all I can give you. With the information you have, you've just pieced it together that it's this quiet because something's watching you. And you know this because you've been that person. You've been that one who sits in the tree for hours watching troops move and as quiet as possible so you're not seen.
I'm wondering. No, because there's no indication where they might be.
You can wander off and walk around if you want. I'm not going to stop you. You're free to do whatever you want. These two are still having this argument.
Oh yeah, we're bickering like an old married couple.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just been following us, just generally right now.
You can estimate that probably for a day and a bit, whatever this is, a person, a creature, a shadow, you don't know, something, has been following you, and you only now in the quiet and retrospection have realized it.
I am going to... It's the only idea I have right now.
Violently shit yourself.
Yes. It's the only way.
Mm-hmm. Mark your territory.
Actually, wait.
Take your time. We're not in a hurry. Relaxing music in the background. It's all good. You're just being
I'm in a
stalked.
hurry. Beep boop up.
You're just being
Get
stalked.
on with it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all. You're just being stalked by a predator. That's it.
I'm
Cue
going...
the fucking Monty Python. Get on with it. Like every single fucking time.
I am going to proceed to get off of my horse.
I mean, you guys
Off your high
were
horse?
getting ready to camp anyway, so I assume this is you guys sitting around a bonfire and watching this happen.
Wait, this was at a bonfire?
Yeah, so you guys have... This is the end of your second day. You guys have already set up camp, and these two are currently doing their shenanigans, and you're just quietly sitting on a log looking at them, and that's how you feel.
I'm going to go... I'm going to stealth into the woods.
Okay, give me
try
a
to
stealth
look
check.
for this thing.
Give me a stealth check.
You gotta beat a 16 to deceive me.
27.
Which is fairly easy.
27. You literally, like, you're 1 second you're sitting on a log, that second you're gone. There's no shadow, there's no rustling, there's no sound, there's no footprints. You guys don't even notice she's not there for a good 15 minutes before you know she's gone.
I'm twisting Bax's fucking phantasm back at him by making the illusion of my asshole shoot worms in his face like a fucking cannon.
Sure, you guys are doing the shenanigans. Saldana, you are now pretty sure you're pretty fucking stealthy. What do you do?
I am now going to be searching for wherever this person might be.
Okay, so you are now super stealthy. This person or creature or whatever it is that's watching you is stealthy as well. These are going to be contested. Because
perception and stealth.
Yeah, because you're actively searching for them. Now, I would say every time you roll, it takes you an hour to search if you're keeping stealth because you're trying to be quiet. And currently, it's dark. You have kind of dark vision, so you're fine. But it is dark. And
I do have dark vision.
Yeah, it's dark and everything is in shades of gray, and obviously there's wind, so trees move on their own a little bit. So it's not that easy to look. So we can do this, but then I would tell you only have 3 tries because longer than 3 hours, the group will realize you're not there, and you're gonna start getting tired, and you would need to go to bed.
You wanna know the absolute fucking circus the stealth rules in 5e is?
What?
You have to stealth every single turn to maintain it, and every time you stealth, you have to roll a stealth check.
Yeah, I never do that. I just ignore that. But I only
you have to beat the passive perception DC of everybody that can actually potentially see you. And if anybody is going to search, as in like roll manually to see if they can spot someone,
nobody got time
they
for that.
can't stealth unless you're a rogue. It is just
anyway,
like,
I don't do that
so
shit. I basically say
nobody got time for that.
I say the only time you need to roll for stealth again if a situation changes, like if you change your position, or there are new people in the room, or if somebody starts to actively look for you. I'm like, okay, then I'm like, okay, re-roll your stealth because things have changed, situation has changed. But if you say I'm stealthing and you rolled a 27 and you enter a room quietly and then you stay in the same position, you're still stealth at 27, and if you're not doing anything, nothing's gonna change. At least in my opinion, I think that makes more sense. Anyway,
that's like most people do it.
All right, Saldana, I would need you to roll me a perception.
Perceive with your elven eyes.
Nat 20. Let's go.
Nat 20. What's your total?
27.
That's 27. Yeah.
27. As you're walking around and you're looking, you, with your nat 20, I need to add the fact that you rolled a nat 20. That's really good. I add you.
My impeccable bicep.
I give you XP points for nat 20s because that's excellence.
You're actually be pulling your weight as a ranger right now.
I know, right? But anyway, Saldana, as you're going around, you notice You understand everything about this landscape. This is the traditional Ravinian landscape. You notice a burrow of moles. You notice 2 badgers. You notice 3 birds, and you can tell what kind they are in the tree.
I notice that there's a lump on Bax's Bax's balls.
You notice that Bax sometimes is like rubbing his balls because that Hydra grabbed them and they're still not recovered. You see everything.
No.
You can't find it. That's why I asked you to give me the total with your nat 20. They rolled higher than 27. Now, it's a stealthy thing.
It's a nat 20 though.
I know.
That's what it doesn't guarantee success.
Exactly. You see everything, but you still have this feeling. Now, I would need you to re-roll stealth for me because you've moved around a lot. If you please. If you're still being stealthy.
Nat 1. I'm not stealthy anymore.
You're not stealthy anymore.
Damn.
So as you're walking around, that badger nest that you suddenly step on, the badgers like rush out of it and make a lot of noise. And you startle a little bit, and you sort of fall on your tush. And some birds fly out a tree. And you 2 guys, Bax and Ferra, notice Sylfania like a good, 500 meters away from you. And she's just like, starts swearing and drops on her butt, and there's a bunch of badgers running around and birds and shit. Like, you don't notice her gone, and you only hear her like a bit away from the camp.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
What do you do,
good out there?
Not anymore.
What are you trying to take a shit or something?
I mean, I know ladies wants their space, but 500 meters away from the camp to take a shit is a little bit much.
Mats, careful. We're playing in D&D. We gotta use the fantasy math of feet.
I don't know how many feet 500 meters is, okay? But she's quite a distance away.
I don't know what fucking feet is. It's an imaginary measurement system.
I was trying to get some food. Shut up.
So, Sylfania, do you carry on looking?
Can you yell that?
I walk over, and I'm like, God damn you guys! You guys are so fucking annoying. I was trying to get some food. That's all, and
we still.
And can I like try to like pull them in as close to me as possible?
Okay.
Like just around their necks. I just like try to pull them in. I'm like
you try to get them to a group hug.
I'm trying to whisper. Yeah. I'm trying to whisper something to them.
Yeah, go ahead.
I kind of resist a little bit because I don't want to get close to Farron right now.
I give Bax a kiss on the cheek.
Shut up, act normal. We've been followed for the past 2 days.
I see.
There is someone here watching us, but I can't find them. They're invisible. They're not leaving a single trace.
I have an idea. All right, bear with me here. Bear with me.
Oh boy!
I know you're out there.
As he yells this, a few more birds fly out the tree, but no other sound.
Just fucking get on with it. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna follow me as I take a shit? Fucking get out here already.
Few minutes pass.
Bruh.
There's no response. Few minutes pass. I don't know, how long do you wait for a response?
You know what? Let's have a little fun. Eldritch Blast! Boom! Eldritch Blast! Boom!
Okay.
Shoot random places.
Okay, you know what? Max, I need you to give me a D100 roll. If you're actually doing this, give me a D100 roll.
I want how the luck that he would need to even hit them by accident.
So you would need to roll me a 1% chance. You need to roll me a 001 to be able to hit them with your 120 feet Eldritch Blast, right? Now, anything else, you're just shooting them in the areas. If you roll 100 or 99, you hit one of these guys by sheer accident.
Okay, listen, Mats. You didn't even let me finish my blessing. Fuck off.
Well, it was close. It was 9, but...
It's 9. As you shoot around, you do the Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast. You hit a few trees. Some trees fall over. There's a bunch of noise happening. And as you notice something dart from behind the tree, you Eldritch Blast it as quickly as you can, and you hear a... And as you look up to it, it's, you hit a boar. and you
Free
killed
food!
it.
It was the boar all along that was hunting us. Oh my god.
Maybe.
Oh, the fucking diabolical heathen.
Who knows?
I swear we're fucking orcs in this place. Oh, boar!
Made speculum, you boys.
So yeah, you guys, I assume, take the boar meat. All's good. Oh, I forgot.
yeah.
I forgot to count this, but you've been
Totally.
traveling for 2 days. You have eaten all of your meat, so please, all 3 of you take up 2 rations from your bags and remove them.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Sadly.
Do that because you still got travel left for you. But now you have boar meat.
Dude, I have fucking a shit ton of rations.
Well, just
I
do
want
them.
to ask you. I want to ask you. Are you using the modern idea of a boar, which is approximately the size of a dog, or are you using the actual medieval equivalent of boar, which is approximately the size of half to a whole person?
It's the size of a dog. It was a small boar.
Okay. We just killed an infant boar, boys.
It was like
Fresh
it was a
meat.
teenage boar in a way, like not a baby, but not a big one.
Has more tender meat.
It is Justin. You know what? Who's gonna dress the boar? Who's gonna?
I mean,
Max, remove
I'm
your
the one that's
rations.
been talking to a chef the entire time.
Max, Saldana,
Yeah?
your rations for the last 2 days. Remove them. 2. I've seen Farvaran do it. I need to see you do it.
Well, I did it.
Okay, good.
Grown-ups
I
do
did
it.
it.
Perfect. So now who is dressing the boar, or like who's trying to prepare the meat for the boar?
I mean, I'll fucking do it if nobody steps up.
Right, go
Just
ahead.
go for it, man.
Give me a d6 roll, please, to see how many portions. Actually, give me before that. Okay, 3. But give me a survival check.
Okay. I am not that good at those, but that's a.
Oh, that was
5.
almost a nat 20. That's a 5. You sort of dress the boar. The meat is very stringy. It's very young. It's not very tender. It's just kind of gamey. You managed to get 3 pretty big portions of it. So you guys get to eat tonight like kings. Yeah, and if all 3 of you eat the boar, it's basically eaten, and you guys go to sleep in a meat food coma. Unless somebody wants to stay, keep watch. I don't know. What are your plans with this information?
I'll keep watch for 4 hours, I guess, and then I'll fucking jab Bax with my hot poker, and then pull my pants up and wake him up.
Cool. Bax, you take the second watch, and I assume you, Saldana, you take the third.
Yeah.
So during your watch, Saldana, do you still? It's currently just you sitting there, and these 2 are sleeping. Do you plan to look for them, or do you plan to just sit there and watch the group?
I'm trying to look around for them again.
Okay, you're not being stealthy, I assume, because you're just sitting there. So give me a perception check again.
Perception check.
Perceive these nuts. I
I'm
gotta.
like, this motherfucker's gotta make a mistake at some point. Not 20 again! Are
No.
you kidding me?
What'd you get?
27.
27.
Okay, so
Not
as
24,
your hold on, let me check.
God damn.
It's just
check
like,
this.
god damn.
I bless your dice, Danny. I want to see what it is.
You really want to see what it is, goddamn.
Yes, it's entertaining. I don't care who rolls the net 20
Okay.
as long as I get the most entertainment out of it.
As you're sitting there and you're watching, you're sitting there almost like a statue. Your ranger training has taught you to be completely still and may take really short breaths to keep your body very still so that no animals or anything gets disturbed as you're waiting. And with this stillness comes a stillness of mind, and as you're watching the horizon, you are very sure you notice a shadow, like not a boar, but like a humanoid shadow behind one of the furthermost trees. Like shift out, looks like somebody like peeked over, and then shift back really slowly. I'd say you're about 95% sure that was a humanoid shadow, because nothing moves like that.
I saw something move. Okay.
Yeah, but it's not. It looked quite far away from you. It doesn't look like it's approaching you, and you notice why you would never you haven't seen it unless you rolled really high, because this thing's movements sort of it moves with the wind. So when the wind blows the tree, this whoever it's person, humanoid, animal, whatever, moves with the tree to look at you, and so the movements are so smooth. Your eye wouldn't have caught it unless you were specifically looking for it, which you were. So.
What do your elf eyes see?
Well, the group is now sleeping right now.
Well, technically, Farron is going to be up much sooner than I am.
Well, he's supposed to be awake, but like...
I don't know. I don't know how long we set up the schedule.
Bax is asleep. Sylfania is the last one on watch, so...
Yeah, but like, if Bax did a watch for 4 hours, then I'm also awake.
Yeah, but I assume you're in the tent, just chilling.
I don't think I even have a tent.
I have. It's just a 2-person set. You're welcome.
Ooh, we're gonna cuddle?
Yeah, it's cuddling time.
You know, this is why they bicker a lot, because they cuddle at night, so they have to bicker during the day. That's just how it works.
We bicker because we trust each other.
Is that you up my ass or the shadow?
Is that your weapon, or are you happy to see me? And I go, as I shove the handle of my fucking sickle up.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna shut this down. Sylfania, what do you do?
Yeah. Okay. I am essentially acting as if I did not see them.
Mm-hmm.
Gay relationship confirmed. Let's go.
Give me a deception check to try to see like you've noticed them, to try to like look nonchalant.
Mm-hmm.
Just a straight deception.
3.
3. Okay, then carry on. You try not to look at them, but what else are you doing?
Well, fuck it. Well, I mean, I'm not very good
That's how smooth I was, Mats.
I mean, you don't know. You don't know if from this distance they can tell whether you've noticed them or not. You do look like you're just sitting there on watch, so.
No,
it could be fine. You don't know.
I'm pretty sure I would notice I fucked up or something.
How would you notice that?
Oh.
That figure is just standing behind the tree. You're just chilling there, and you notice them, and your eyes stop there for a second, and then you realize.
With that low of a roll, that would be like a sign that it's like, oh, I did something.
But that's the thing as well. Your character wouldn't know it's a sign, would it? So you look at it, and then you start like scanning the rest of the area, like actively, like, okay, I'm not looking over, but no, it's up to you what you do. But I'm just saying, like, it's no guarantee they've even seen you.
Fuck it, I'm chasing them.
Okay. So you just like get up and sprint after them, or do you? How do you chase them?
I'm glad you guys are
behind the scenes. Mads and I are rolling for our extremely gay relationship right now.
Guys, it's important. Sylfania's found your stalker. Let her catch the stalker.
Let him fucking watch. I am currently shoving my weapon's handle so far up his ass he might have internal bleeding. I don't care if he watches.
Okay, Sylfania.
I even pulled a Constitution saving throw.
Sylfania, how do you chase this figure?
I am like... I have like my bow at like the ready.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like... I have my bow at the ready, and I'm trying to just like... try to go in the general direction where I basically saw them.
Yeah, no, you know the exact tree behind which they are.
If I don't see them, I go into like stealth.
So from what I understand, just let me reiterate to make sure I got you correctly. As you were sitting down and you noticed them, you kept looking around, and suddenly you jump up, grab your bow, and start running in the direction where the tree is, right?
Yeah.
And then if you notice that you can't see them anymore, you're gonna go into stealth. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're running towards the tree, you're not doing stealth. You're just sprinting super fast. What's your speed again? How many feet do you move?
30 feet?
30 feet.
Okay, so you move about 60 feet, then another 60 feet, and you finally, with the third 60 feet, you get to the tree. So within, like, a few seconds, you get to the tree where this person was behind. You haven't seen anything dart away from the tree as of yet. And And as you run up to the tree, you turn to the side to look, and there's nothing there. You frantically look. You frantically look. Sorry.
Yeah. Is there anything like around?
So you frantically look around the tree, or in the dirt. It's dark. You're gonna need to give me a survival check to try to see any tracks. Or you can look around to see if you can notice any shadows moving. You have multiple choice of what you want to do.
Well, I will also argue that Fairmont heard that she ran the fuck.
Oh no, you guys, Fairmont heard that Sildana suddenly like took off running through the grass.
I pull out my weapon, lick the handle clean, and get to work.
Oh god. Okay, ignoring these assholes. Sildana.
So you said investigation.
No. So tell me what you're doing. Are you trying? If you stop here with this tree and try to look for tracks, that is a survival check. But this is going to. It's going to take a few turns.
I'll use perception.
Okay,
instead.
so give me a perception check.
Since that's higher bonus. Oh.
25, not bad. Okay.
And like I said, I'll go back to the stealthing again.
Yeah. As you're looking around, there's no shadows are moving, and you're breathing heavy because you just like sprinted, and you're looking around, and there is nothing. It's just trees, and you're like, oh, that shadow maybe, and then you notice it's a branch, and you're like, oh, fuck's sake. It's just frustrating. But you're standing, but you're standing next to the tree where you're almost 100% sure you've seen someone.
Yeah, and I'm stealthing now. I rolled a 13 though.
Okay, you rolled a 13.
I'm just gonna keep perceiving. I'm guessing you want me to do this like 2 more times.
I mean, you can do it one more time if you want. Go ahead.
I'll perceive one more time.
Perceive these nuts. Got
Nat 20.
No way!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Another nat 20. All right, as you.
The dice has been blessed.
I want to know who it fucking is.
You really do.
I'll re-roll the stealth check because I promised I'd do that. All right, as you're watching the distance, you notice that way far away, your elven eyes manage to pinpoint. You think you managed to pinpoint, like, the shadow that you've seen behind the tree, but just really far away now. So you realize when you sprinted, the shadow also sprinted, but just stealthily. And the reason you couldn't find it, because it, like, ran away from you and lay low. You think you see a shadow move really far off from you, and it's heading away from you.
Okay, so I am.
By really far, I'd say around 250 feet.
Okay, so I'm stealthing again, and I'm trying to pursue it.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Okay, let's see how well I can do it. Fucking goddamn. 15.
Okay, you were pretty stealthy. For Red, I think your passive is 16, right? You see Sildana.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you notice Sildana come back to the camp and then look out and notice something out in the distance. And then...
What the fuck is this bitch doing?
She like...
Damn.
Like, sneaks down and then disappears into the grass. And, okay, so how long do you plan to pursue this shadow? Give me time.
You said it was 200 feet, so
about 250. Okay, as you keep going and going and going, you keep your eye kind of on the shadow, but the shadow keeps disappearing really quickly, and you realize that its movement speed is much higher than yours while stealthed.
If he's approximately 150 feet away from you, he's technically within longbow range.
No, he's 250.
Oh, 250. I mean, with disadvantage, he's technically in longbow range.
But
wait, hang on. My longbow range... I'm trying to figure out.
I think the maximum is like 360 or something.
The maximum it says here is 600, but like that's where it gets like disadvantage.
It's like first range is what you can hit normally, and then the second one is disadvantage, and anything beyond that is just impossible. But you have the sharpshooter feat, don't you? Or something equivalent, right?
My feet. I have the ranger, assassin, and
I don't think he has to sharpshooter.
I don't know. No, I don't have sharpshooter. No.
Right, gang. I'm just gonna put you out of your misery. Whatever this creature or this person, has a very high movement speed, and it can do so while it's stealthed. So even if you're following it with your full movement, like half running as stealth, even if you could, even though when you're stealthing it's half speed, you realize as you're about to chase it, you cannot catch up to it.
So
and it's heading full out away from you. All right, give me an attack roll with disadvantage.
I'm gonna
Let me get this straight. While stealthed, it's moving faster than 30 feet.
Yes.
That means its movement speed is 60 feet or higher by default.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, we're dealing with fucking Flash Gordon here.
I mean, whatever this thing is, this person or creature, it's made to stalk, and it's made to move. So
You can fucking stalk these nuts.
I'm trying to as I try to just get up as close as possible. I'm not stealthing anymore. I'm gonna try and just shoot it.
Okay, give me an attack roll with disadvantage, please.
Okie. I'm gonna try and use my bow of scouting too.
That would help.
Mm-hmm.
You hit him in the nuts, and you're like, "Wow, those are
You
some
bless
big
my
fucking
dice.
cowbells." What did you come up with, Natalie? Like daddy dung bells or something?
What?
What?
Like fucking years ago, on Discord, we were going on for like we had like mommy milkers like MM, and you came up with like daddy dumbbells.
Oh yeah, it's like
With
the
DD,
opposite of mommy milkers, such as daddy dumbbells. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that. Good
Fuck.
times.
Never mind.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a nat 1.
A nat 1. Unfortunately,
Bless it.
as you hit the arrow, it takes a beautiful arc and embeds itself perfectly in the tree. Yeah.
Oh well.
Whatever was watching
Play
you,
again,
whatever was
loser.
watching you is now gone, as far as you're aware. It's not here anymore.
Well, I get up, I go into the woods, and I take a fat piss.
You can do that.
Like you said.
Mark your territory. You got it.
No, I'm actually gonna do it in real life too. So.
Okay, great. We can take a quick break. I think it's a good place to stop as you guys finish your rest. You're all fully rested. You did your watches. It's currently early morning, so you guys are prepped for your third day of travel, and we'll do the. Actually, Sildana, you're next to do the D12 roll. So give me a D12, please.
Oh boy.
Let's see what you get.
Oh wait, D12. 4.
4. 4, 4, 4, 4. Let's see what this is about. Number 4. Higher or lower?
Lower?
Okay, cool. And now we go on break. I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Today.
Bye.
And we're back! Hello, everybody!
Let me pose. Whoa, posing!
Posing.
We're
This was
ready
a
for the
this was
JoJo
a
posing.
this was a short bio break that we all severely needed. This for those of you who are coming back to us or just joining, joined during the break. Our gang has now in a position of traveling through a rural road. There is no towns, no villages, no other people. It's just them, clear open sky, their horses, and their stalker. But these guys have had a good night's rest, and now they're on day 3. You guys travel through the wilderness. The wilderness there's a bit more trees that start coming over. It's not big enough to be a forest, but it is like dense enough to be sort of clumps of trees that obscure the road a little bit. There seems to be not much going on during this day. You don't feel the stalker return and follow you in any capacity. You are riding horses, and you're riding them pretty quickly to make up the distance. And by the end of the day, you guys realize you gotta make camp again. You gotta stop somewhere. And as you guys are sort of nearing this area, it's already night. It's quite dark. And you guys are nearing this area where you guys have been camping not straight on the road, but like a little bit off of the dirt road to fight. You want some obscurity, you want some nice little privacy, you don't want to keep at it.
I don't want strangers stopping because Matt Bax is moaning too loud.
Yeah, it's good to find a campsite because the road is like very, dusty. You want to find yourself a nice patch of grass to find some logs. And as you guys are, I don't know if you guys can, those of you with dark vision can see, currently on, I have a map.
The one I can't see in the dark.
Yeah, those with the dark vision, you can't really see, but as you're passing through the forest foliage,
hold my hand.
you guys notice...
I've got dancing lights going, but...
Yeah, as you guys are sort of passing through the dense foliage, I don't know if you guys can see the new map, but as you guys pass through over here, you notice that, these trees obscure a pretty good campsite on the other side. I actually made these trees a little bit too dense, so you can't really see it from here. But you notice that there is actually a...
I don't see anything.
Yeah, well, light a torch if you want. Light a fucking torch, my dude.
He's got dancing lights on. I don't need a torch.
Okay, dancing lights. What were they again? Remind me with the dancing lights?
10 by 10.
10 by 10?
Yeah, so like 10 by 10 then.
Alright. 10 bright, 10 dim. How many?
4 of them all around us.
Yep, you put 4 of them all around you. You now get to see a bunch of stuff. So you guys are passing by, and you notice that in between the trees around this direct. Oh, sorry, I can't ping. Around this direction. You notice that there is a really good camping sort of little nook in between the trees. Unfortunately, because the walls I made them too close to each other, but you can kind of through a distance see a flickering light of a bonfire somewhere around here.
Well, if it's a light source, I should probably see it pretty well.
Yeah,
Additionally, is this the moment when we pull the audience into the fucking map and we're like, behold, audience, nothing.
Not yet, depending on what you guys do. So you do know you need to set up camp now. You do notice that there is already a sort of a bonfire set up around in this direction, in between the trees. It's pretty dense. There's a bunch of bushes, but... So,
I move in the direction of the bonfire.
Right, so you turn your horse and you head in the direction of the bonfire. Do any of the rest of you guys follow Furbrand?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'm sorry, I think I might have messed up with the walls a little bit. So you know what? I'm just gonna move you through so you guys get to see.
Whoa!
There you are.
Oh, pet people.
Yes, as you guys enter the area, 1 second. I'll change the playlist. That was a bit too peppy for that. And I will then get the audience to join as well. Let me bring the lights, because I assume you take them with you.
Well, Vax has to tell them to move along.
Yeah, I'll just...
I just assume you bring them over, yeah. And then let me go into the combat cam real quick. Bear with me for a second.
Big copyright struck.
There we go. It's currently loading, and let me find the playlist for this.
2 seconds before we get sued.
I haven't played Pokemon since I was like fucking 8 years old. I played it on the Game Boy, like the blue version, like fucking years ago.
As you guys head in, hold on. As you guys head into this sort of camping site, I have now allowed you guys to move. You notice that there's a bonfire, and there are 2 tents sitting next to sort of the bonfire, and there's 2 bodies lying down. There is no blood around them. There's just 2 bodies splayed on the ground in front of the bonfire.
How burnt is the wood?
The wood looks like it's been set up a few hours ago, but it's been like placed to stay for a while, but it's nearing sort of the last of its embers. But it's still going. If you like chuck a few more woods in there, it'll keep going, but it's getting dim.
Are the bodies cold?
You lean over and you touch the neck of the body. They are pretty cold. There is no life in them. They are very dead.
I'm opening this one.
As you open up the tent, you notice you see a leg protruding out of it. There is another dead body currently lying in the tent.
One of the wives scream, "Ah, pervert!"
I drag it out.
You drag out the body. These 3 look like regular travelers. They don't look like Holy Order. They're not wearing the regalia. They do look like they're wearing some sort of armor, so you assume that they're probably just local travelers that are moving about. You notice inside their tents there's a few like big backpacks full of like, travel kit. You find there's some like cooking things, and you don't know, maybe these people went out on a camping trip, maybe they're merchants, but they do wear like a little bit of armor, because there's still beasts around this area. It's not safe to just go around in like a leather jerkin or something.
Does it look like they were taken by surprise?
No, actually, it looks like this guy was probably sleeping in his tent, and one of these guys was potentially you know what, give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
Sylfania, do you just stand in the corner as they're looking around?
Oh my god.
What do you do, Sylfania?
I'm looking around us to see if there's anything like...
Okay, we're gonna do this turn by turn, because a lot of you are doing a lot of things. But, okay, so
I'm
for Red...
doing perception.
You've rolled... give me a perception check, Sylfania. You've rolled a 10 on investigation. From what you can see, that dude was just lying in his tent, and he has passed out in a position, like, sleeping position, and he's dead. The dude that you're next to, the one that whose neck you touched to feel if he's cold, it looks like from the signs he was sitting on the log and then just slumped over into this position. This dude looks like he's been walking out of a tent and then just slumped over as well. That's all you can tell with 10. They don't seem to have any outside wounds. There's no blood. They're just cold bodies. They're all facing down. Sylfania, with your 25 perception, you notice that these people are clearly dead. There are no beast tracks anywhere around this area. There is no like footprints, no paw prints, no claw prints. There is also no bird song, and there's really. You notice that the flickering lights that Bax has are just like hovering around there, but the majority of this area is in dim light. It's not actually in bright light. The only sources of bright light are these 15 feet and these small bursts. Everything else is quite dim, and it just feels like, yeah, it's strange. It feels odd. Bax, what do you do?
I open this one up as well.
Hold on.
So, like, over here, you said.
There's like an owlbear in a sexy pose, just like fucking legs spread for you.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Which one? See, you're opening this tent, and you notice that this tent is full of bags. There's a sleeping bag, and the sleeping bag in this particular tent is for 2, while here it's like a single bag. It's similar to the previous tent. You can spend time.
Body inside?
No, there's no body. But you can spend time and rummage through.
All right, I'll activate my magical vision.
Okay. Let me double check.
Womp.
So,
Womp.
what does your magical vision do again?
I'll activate it. It's detect magic, which... Womp. Oh.
Wow.
My CPU.
No, I'm
I'm
For the
crashing!
duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your actions to see faint light around any visible creatures or object in this area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
As you're looking around, you don't notice any magical items not in their bags, not on their persons, not anywhere around you. There doesn't seem to be any magical traces. This whole place just seems... You know, it just seems a little bit spooky. There's just people who drop dead. But, I don't know, they could just all have had a heart attack, you don't know. But it doesn't seem to be magical in nature, at least from what you can see at the moment.
Well, they died of natural causes. Case closed.
Yeah. I mean, I also just wanted to see if they had some magical shit in their tents and whatnot.
They don't. It just looks like these three... I mean, you could do an investigation check to try to piece together what's going on, but...
No, I just wanted to make double sure for now. Alright. What can we do? What can we do? You guys found anything?
Yes. A beer.
Oh.
God damn. Okay, well, what you said earlier is something over here, right?
Mm-mm.
Or, no?
I just said that the only sources of bright light is the bonfire, and these three
We have
lights
We
Max
have-
is concentrating on.
dancing lights over here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it. Everything else is sort of in dim or dark.
Okay, so then I'm going to investigate the area as well then.
Twiddly and
Give me an
twiddle
investigation
ding.
check.
Or wait, you said I'm gonna do nature actually,
Oh, go ahead.
just to see like just the natural surroundings basically.
Mhm.
Oh, thank God, 17.
17. As I mentioned before, there's no beast tracks anywhere. And it looks like this area has been used for camping quite a bit. Like, it's, you know, like, it's grass that's been stepped down by many, many people over the years using this particular nook away from the road. It's sort of private enough, but close enough to the road to be a nice camping spot. You're pretty used to it. And then, what happens is you look around, but you don't see any birds, any bugs, nothing. It's just like, the grass is alive, it's fine, but it just feels wrong. You know?
Something just feels off.
Yeah, Ferbrand, yeah, something just feels off, and you can't put your finger on it, but it confirms the fact that you've double-checked now, and yeah, there's no animals, you don't hear any birdsong, no, not even any insects. It's just, this whole area is very clean, too clean. Ferbrand, please tell me, do you do anything? Do you investigate the body further, or...
Well, I'm just gonna basically put my hands on my hips and I'm gonna look around at the other two doing an investigation, and I'm just gonna call out like, "That's a pretty dick move, my guy." Like, I get like following us along and being all creepy and shit, but like, come on, at least let him, you know, die with dignity. Like, that's sloppy handwork at best.
Okay, so you say this very loudly into the air,
Yes.
waiting for a response. There isn't even a...
No, I'm not even waiting.
Yeah, there isn't even a crow doing the... Caw! There's nothing. There's absolute silence where you're standing. So, you guys just hang around, I guess? Or...
I drag the bodies out of the way. I drag them towards this fucking tree here.
It's a bush, but yeah, you drag it towards this bush.
I throw them in the bush.
You throw the bodies in the bush. Cool. Good to
I
know.
light the bush on fire.
Okay.
Funeral fire right then.
Cool. So you light the bush on fire.
I take one of the embered up piece of wood from the campfire and just go.
Wait.
No. He's already said he's doing it. Hold on.
I've already done it, man. Fuck you. I did it.
Hold on.
Forest fire. Fuck off.
Okay. So as you just drag these bodies, all of them or only these two?
All of them.
Okay. You drag all three bodies into this bush. You
chuck them in a bush.
You chuck them in a bush, and then you set the bush on fire. So
How do you set them on fire?
I take
assume he
one
goes
of
and
the
takes
amber pieces of wood in the campfire and I throw it at the bush.
All right, before it hits, I'll prestidigitate and snuff the light out.
Okay.
Don't be fucking that guy, dude. You were fucking investigating the fucking buttholes of the tents. Like, fuck off.
I'm kidding. Just go on.
All right, so you move the bodies.
I would kind of notice you doing that, to be honest.
No, you do notice. It's very conspicuous, especially because he has to go to here to drag a body from this tent and pull it into that bush. That bush is pretty busy with all the bodies, to be fair. Do you light it on fire or you don't? Please tell me what you do.
I chuck the fucking thing at the bush.
And you let him this time, Max? Or what? Okay, as you guys chuck these bodies in the bush and just try to set it on fire, please, what's the bonfire for, like, size for a bush? I need to put the light source on this.
For a bush?
Or, like, for a bonfire, what's the size for it?
Depends on the bonfire. So, the bright light is at minimum the entire size of whatever is inflamed, plus or minus 5 to 10 feet.
That's about 20.
Brightness. Then you have about twice as that as dim light in whatever radius. That's how actual fire works.
I think that's how it works. And plus, how much, sorry, on the dim radius?
Like, twice that. Like, fire is surprisingly bright.
Alright, there we go. And let me get a light animation of, flickering light. It's on fire, and, let me grab you a color intensity. It's super bright. I don't know if this works. Anyway, there it is. Bush is on fire, kind of. It's as good as I can do. Bush is on fire. Do you move your flickering lights backs anywhere, or?
There's like a big terrain wall here, so we don't see anything around it.
Yeah. Well, it's on fire. It's fine. And that's the thing as well. As you set the bush on fire, it takes a while to start flaming, and then the body is set on fire, and suddenly you feel this unearthly screech. Like,
oh, is it the fucking stalker?
And weird, shadowy things escape from the bush. There are 3 of them that are just flying out in all directions. Which you weren't seeing them before. You don't know where they came from, but it's 3 sort of humanoid shadows that yeet from the bush, and there is another sort of a weird red mist-like thing that yeets from the bush as well. And these things, as you set it on fire, immediately go like weird dementors, and as they get into the area of the dim light, they sort of, put out the fire that almost hit them, and they all turn on you, Ferberand, with this. They don't have faces, they're sort of shadowy figures, and at this point, I need you all to roll initiative.
Yay!
I can't believe I solved our problem through degeneracy.
You really did! I did not expect you to just fucking yeet everybody here into, like...
I've got the foresight of a true #elite gamer, baby.
They were trying to be stealthy, okay? They were really fucking trying.
The fucking flames, baby.
Alright, I need to get you into combat. Alright, let me just do this whole thing. There we are. Cool.
Wow.
Do your rolls.
I got a 6. I'm kind of just going like, well, I kind of expected this, but at the same time, not really.
Alright, I'm rolling all the initiatives, and,
Which
one is this one? This one? Normal?
Damn, I'm fucking last at initiative. I'm like, oh.
Where'd you go? Did you get a nat 20?
I expected some fucking noises from the burning bodies, but I didn't expect this fucking bullshit.
No, the bodies were like, you just yeeted the bodies into a fire, and there was something hiding in the bodies that just...
in the actual bodies.
Yeah, so you notice as you threw the bodies in the flame, or like you set it on fire, whatever was hiding inside the dead bodies, just these shadows appeared from the bodies and out of the bush real quick. They don't seem to like the fire. Nobody would probably like the fire. Alright, Gucci, let me put up a battle combat tracker. Where's creepy combat? There we go. Perfect. We got this. So the first who goes is this boy, who still, it looks a little bit singed, a little pissed off, and it's gonna sort of float towards you. And it's going to try to hit you with one of its, like, shadowy hands. Cool. Cool. So, it's gonna target you. It's gonna do this. It's gonna try to attack you. It's normal, I think. Yeah, it's not hiding. It's not hiding anymore, so it's fine.
Yeah, I can see it.
As it's trying to sort of swipe at you, unfortunately, it swipes too close to the flame, and one of its, like, shadowy bits gets on fire, and it sort of recoils in horror and fobs, completely misses you. It tries to hit you, but then completely misses. Now, ooh. Why is it doing that? Interesting. Okay, so then, I believe I think it only has the one attack. I believe it does, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't hit you, so. Okay, then it is this dude's turn. Ooh. Why is it not letting me do the combat tracker? Hold on. Sorry, guys. The carousel's being... Oh, I didn't start encounter. There we go. I'm an idiot. I always forget to do that. I couldn't find it. Always forget to do that. Anyway, this dude fobs and misses you. This fella, you notice that from the tent, from the shadows of the tent backs, you notice a strange presence behind you, and another thing materializes and catches you by surprise. Because you're currently sitting around dim light and you've noticed this bonfire, but you feel this sort of, like, presence behind you, and just as you turn around, the shadow's rearing its claw to try to claw your face.
Protect your balls. Protect your balls.
Right. And it's going to try to do the thing.
Imagine it gets scared by me still having my blinkers on. It's like, whoa!
Alright, does a 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, I need you take.
He's got the armor equivalent of paper mache.
You take 13 necrotic damage, and your strength score is reduced by 1. So whatever your strength was, which I believe for you it was 11, it is now 10. I'll actually change it in your character sheet. It's now 10. Remember, it was 11 before. So, as this shadow 11. Kind of, shoves his hand through your heart, and you feel the cold of the grave seep into you, and you feel just weakened. But apart from that, that's its turn. So, then... Oh.
Are you doing Hellish Rebuke or something?
Why are you doing Constitution saving throw?
Concentration.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah, Dance on Lights.
Yeah, but you're fine, I think, because it has to be 10 or the amount of damage you took, or wait, you took 13 damage.
It's half the damage, or 10, whichever is higher.
Yeah, you're fine then. So this bro, who also came out, is pissed off at you for a run, so it tries to jump at you and does the same thing to you.
Come at me, bitch.
Yep, it's trying to attack you, so it's going to use this thing again as the same attack. They all have the same attack. Alright, does a 22 hit you?
Just barely.
I know. Let's do some damage here.
I dab.
You take 8 necrotic damage. Are you potentially resistant to necrotic damage? No. Okay.
I mean, if you want to theme it that way, because I'm technically undead, sure. But according to 5th edition D&D and the player version of undead, then no, I do not.
Alright, yeah, you're not immune. It's fine. You take 8 necrotic damage, and your strength is reduced by 4. So your strength is now 8.
I was editing it myself.
No, I've changed it for you, don't worry.
No, I was just about to press enter than you did.
Alright, Sylfania, it's your turn. So this happened.
Oh, yeah, that happened. So I got this shadowy motherfucker in front of me.
Yeah, who's just escaped the fiery bush. And there was this weird, like, cloud of red goo or something. You're not sure about.
There's this cloud of goop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna step away from this guy in front of me.
Do you disengage first?
Yeah, I disengage. I think I can do that as a bonus action.
I mean, you're a rogue now, so let's check.
Yeah.
I assume you can.
Yeah, I'm a rogue. I can do that. I can disengage. Oh, as a bonus action.
Okay.
Whoop. I step away. And I'm gonna try to step away a little bit further.
Alright. You've disengaged. Now you have an action left.
I am going to try and shoot this thing.
The cloud.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Why you give me that response?
No, I'm just being like, go ahead, shoot it.
You're just like, okay.
Go ahead.
I see what happens. Okay. We'll see what happens.
That hits.
21. That hits. Okay.
Give me your damage.
Okie dokie. This is with the magical bow, by the way.
Yes, magic attack, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, max. Let's go. 12.
Okay, so this is magic damage. Okay, yeah, 12, yeah? Regular damage. Okay, good, cool. Alright, it takes 12 damage, alright. As you shoot your bow into this mist, you notice your arrow as it, like, hits it. It hits something kind of solid, even though it's all misty. And it seems to have done some damage.
Oh, does it appear to reel in pain?
Yes, it appears to, like soak up the damage. It doesn't make any noise, but, it just, like, it bubbles menacingly. It clouds menacingly. I don't know how to explain this. It's just like moving about. It kind of reminds you of those little ghost lights that you've seen in that forest. It has the same sort of kind of sentience, but also it can't speak, can't, but it is sort of sentient. It really reminds you of those hag lights that you've seen before.
I'm gonna move it back a little bit further now. So
yeah, go ahead. You still have your movement. You're fully free to do that.
Well, I'll move back. No, not there. Move over here.
Cool.
And yeah, that's how I'm gonna end my turn.
Lovely. Okay.
I've already used my bonus action.
Now this thing. Let me check something.
This thing?
Yeah, just checking. Alright, it's gonna roll.
It casts a block turn on Bax, and he skips his turn.
Alright. 1, 2. Another one materializes in front of you, Bax, and tries to swipe at you. Let me do this again. Ooh, 22, that hits. You take 5 necrotic damage, and your strength is reduced by 4.
Damn, dude, you a fucking weak bitch.
It's now your turn, Bax. What do you do?
Cry.
Well, one more kind of made a little bit weird.
You should pull out your secret weapon. No, Mats. No.
Not that one!
I'm not talking about your cock. Though it is a pretty secretive weapon, like it's small explosive.
Shadow Blade. Okay. Magic. Psychic damage on hit. Yeah?
18.
Okay, which one are you hitting?
This one.
This one. Okay. Did you say it's psychic damage?
It's 3d8 psychic damage, yeah.
Alright.
The guy over there?
Yeah, that hits. That hits him. So how about do your damage?
9.
Nice. As you take your shadowy blade and you slice through this creature, logically a shadow on shadow shouldn't really work, but your shadow is lit with a little bit of of like blue crackling energy, and as you swipe it through the creature, you see it recoil from you in pain as the hit lands. Do you do anything else? You have movement and bonus action left.
Well, no, I don't.
Oh no, sorry, you have you have movement left.
I just have movement, but I'm not gonna move because that's gonna fuck me up.
Okay, cool.
That's just gonna kill me if I move, like, literally. Also, the dancing lights is gone.
Okay.
This is how the party died.
This is how the party died.
Oh my god.
The end. Good game,
It's
guys.
all your fault.
I gave you an
Great
easy
session.
combat with the griffins. I gotta make you sweat for a little bit at least. Yeah.
Oh, I'm fine with either way.
Great. All right. Then it is. Oh, pardonnez-moi. Then it is this bro's turn. I think. Yeah. This bro, who just escaped the fiery thing, sees two on Fervent, two on Bax, and sort of heads its way towards you, Sylfania. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it attempts to swipe at you.
No. No.
No,
No.
Right.
Por favor, no.
It will attempt to smite at you.
Don't do it! No! Please, don't do it! I am virgin!
Jesus, they're rolling crazy good. That is a 23 to hit you?
Yes. But
You take 13 necrotic damage. They're doing so
Damn.
well, and your strength's reduced by 1.
oh boy.
So your strength. Oh, pardon.
Oh no.
I will change
Wait.
your strengths. Don't worry.
Hold on. My damage didn't go through properly.
What do you mean?
It's a 3d8. It still says 2d8 over there.
Oh,
Oh, did you
Where?
cast it?
And I'm a warlock. It's automatic.
oh, did you use it 3rd level? Yeah. So roll me another d8 and we'll add that damage.
I just noticed. I was like, wait a minute. Why is it?
No way!
Ooh, 6 more.
No, it's 6 extra.
That hit hurt the thing a lot. It's looking like the crackles are going through its shadowy body. It's looking pretty hurt. Okay, Sylfania, the hit went through. Please reduce the amount of damage that you've taken. You've taken 13 necrotic. Please take that out of your own health.
Oh.
And then the mist thing. Can I get to
Come
you?
on and suck me off, baby. Vampire these nuts.
No, stay away. No, stay back. No, stinky.
It gets up to here, and then it's going to.
Please.
Oh, you're so lucky. Its movement speed is 30, and it can only attack if it's in your space. So you're 5 feet away from it, and it can't do it. So what it's gonna do is gonna move into your space, but it won't attack you, cause it can't.
No.
Because it can, it's mist, basically. So this mist goes around you, but it doesn't have enough power to attack you.
Damn,
So,
somebody got that gust spell lying around somewhere.
so yeah, Fervent, it is your turn. What do you do?
Okay, so I'm going to pull what is hopefully a pro gamer move. All right, so I'm going to conjure my sickle and try and basically man capture one of these shadows, and I'm gonna get my shadow buddy to absorb them if he can. I don't know if it's make things better or worse, or if he can even do that, but like.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool. What I will let you do is, if your sickle isn't just a regular weapon in it.
I mean, it's not magical yet. I think I need one more level for it to be magical.
Yeah, so it's
I think
non-magical.
it's a level 6 feature. No, it's just a normal sickle at this point. But I
Okay.
like summoning it because it's thematically cool.
So I will let your shadow buddy kind of infuse into your sickle, because you're all in dim light at the moment. And as you're moving your sickle at them, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you make it magical for the sake of your attacks.
Whoa!
That's what's gonna happen, because I think it's a cool idea, and I will allow it because I'm nice. So, go ahead and attack. So your attacks with the sickle now count as magical.
Alright, I'm attacking.
Which one? This one? Okay.
This bitch.
Oh no!
Damn. Well, I'm
Nat
not used
one.
to this power yet. I'm not used to this power.
You
I gotta-
attack it, and the shadow literally goes like dodges. Do you do anything else? You still have a bonus action and movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I mean, I have 2 attacks, so I'm just gonna
Okay.
take 1 step into the light and try again.
Go ahead.
That's 13.
Hold on. It hits.
Then he takes 7 damage,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna bonus action patient defense.
Okay.
And have a dodge action essentially.
Okay, so they get disadvantage on attacking you. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Key points are 4.
Do you do anything else?
That is my turn. I've smacked
Cool.
the shit out of him. I did a hiya, and I moved 1 step.
Yeah. This bro is gonna reposition itself because it was a little bit in the light. It's trying to. You notice that they're all trying to stay away from like the bright light and stay in the darkness.
That's why I'm staying in the bright light.
Yep.
Only way
But
to hit me is to get in there.
The thing is, it's not in bright light. So you are, but it is not. So it's going to attack you, but still with a disadvantage because of your patient defense. Does a 16 hit you?
Nope.
Misses. Okay, that's its turn. That wasn't even disadvantage. That was just one roll. I'm sorry, I forgot to do disadvantage. Okay, where is it?
See if it's not once if I kick it into the
Alright, this thing looks at Bax and it's going to attack Bax again. I mean. Does a 17 hit you?
Is this a part of the game where Bax dies again?
Yeah, maybe.
But I'm gonna try to let not that happen. I'm gonna silvery barbs.
Okay, so they roll again, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna give advantage to Faverin.
Okay.
If you die, Mads, are you just gonna like come back with this like fucking paladin, warlock, and munchkin that's just gonna like fucking smite everything out of existence?
I cast 3rd level smite.
I'm sorry, it rolled exactly the same. So you take 7 necrotic damage, and your strength is reduced by 4. Jesus Christ. You're getting blocked in here.
You had 11. You have 2 strength left. Bye.
Yeah, bye, indeed. Okay. Then we got... That is its turn. We got this one. And it's going to try to attack you for a round, with disadvantage.
Yeah, get dabbed on, bitch. Hiya.
Nat 1. It fobs. You know what? Nat 1, it fobs, and let's see how bad the fob is. I'm gonna roll a d6, and if it hits a 1, it's gonna be bad. Nah, it's a 5. As it fobs towards you, all I'm gonna say is it almost falls into the flame, but it's basically gonna have disadvantage automatic on its next turn because it's currently in fire. Sildana, it's your turn.
Ooh.
What do you do?
Ooh.
You
Well,
see
I'm
Bax.
disengaged.
You see Bax like getting pummeled, sitting on this log by these 2 shadows.
I'm gonna disengage first of all here.
Yep.
I'm moving away again.
Yep. You do that.
I'm not dealing with this shit. Yeah, right there.
Just gonna leave Bax there with all the creatures.
Yeah, just he's got this. But anyways, I'm gonna take take a shot at this the big smoky cloud again.
All right.
You shoot the cloud. The cloud says,
That hits.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's a
baby.
whole 25er.
Goddamn minimal, almost minimal. But
Sorry, how much damage does it take? Okay. 6
Yeah.
damage. It's looking kind of hurt, but it's got their 2 arrows poking out of it, but it's still moving about.
Oh shit.
Do you not have 2 attacks? No. Okay. You're not wearing the cat outfit.
I'm not at that part.
You're not wearing
yet,
cat
no.
outfit. Okay. You still have a bonus action. Do you want to do anything
put
as your
on the
bonus
maid
action?
outfit,
Oh yeah, no,
man.
because you disengaged as a bonus action. Sorry.
You know how hard it would be to put in a butt plug and a maid outfit mid-combat?
No, that would take you a long time.
Just never take it off.
I don't want to. I have to poop at some point.
At key moments.
All right. Bax.
Yeah,
sorry.
that's really
I believe that's your turn because you moved.
Yeah.
You've shot and you've disengaged. You can move a bit further because you moved like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you have one more.
Yeah.
One more 5 feet movement you can
do?
do. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
got
must have
one more square.
miscounted then.
Yeah.
I can't move right now though.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I would move up though.
I'll just move you up there. Yeah. Okay, Bax. I need you to give me a religion check.
Wow, my religious studies tell me I'm thoroughly fucked right now.
Yeah, I'm guessing I don't have advantage. Oh, well, 10.
That's a 10. Give me also an intimidation check.
Intimidation? Damn, you're gonna have the whispered one go like, "Don't make me flash my cock on you guys," and they're like,
21.
"Oh fuck, man, that's
21.
fucking huge."
So as you move your shadowy blade crackling with like bluish energy, this particular one that got hurt by you and then lashed back at you, sort of these 2 shadows see this blade moving about as you wave it in front of you, also made of shadows. And to be honest, they kind of back away from you for a second there. You have an attack of opportunity for one of them if you want to take it, because it's not
I'm just
your
gonna
turn.
take it on this one.
Go ahead.
Oh, nope. I have advantage. I probably would have hit it anyway, but I wanted to do the advantage.
Grating cheese in the background there.
Oh well, 27.
That hits. Give me your damage.
For
your shadowy blade.
You
it's
scroll
level 3,
harder
isn't
than
it?
my dad beats me, Mads.
You're welcome.
Oof. 10
Jesus,
damage.
Look at those rolls.
All right.
Garbage.
As it moves away from you, you stab it inside, and the shadow, the crackling energy goes through it, and the shadow goes. And you know what? As you're pulling out your sword from this shadow, you notice that some bits of the light blue sort of streak through it and get absorbed into the sword. Roll me a d4.
I'm not gonna lie, Mads. That damage you rolled there was about as pathetic as your sex life.
As you're pulling out the sort of essence of this shadow, I need to ask you an important question. You have a choice to make. You can either get a +4 to your health or +4 to your strength.
You fucking strength, dude. If you get hit with a 2 next time, you're fucking dead.
Probably gonna go strength.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get a +4 back to your strength, so you're now back at 6.
I do realize I'm metagaming, but like...
Yeah. No, but I mean, that's an obvious choice. Because as you pull out this energy, you have a feeling that these shadowy things, they're not your friends, they're your enemies. They're also not the servants of the whispered one, but your ability to wield shadows and secrets, it's sort of another powerful force of shadow, but it's juxtaposed to them. So it's something that can really hurt them. You're sort of, you're equivalent on, there is some weird magical synergy going on, which makes, as they drain strength from you, you can also drain strength from them if you kill them using your blade.
I would like to know...
Wait, so it died?
Yes, it's dead.
Okay.
I would like to know that, yes, I'm technically metagaming, but my counter-argument is anything that drains a resource requires refilling it ASAP.
Yeah. So this dude is dead. I'm gonna put a little... no, wrong one. Sorry. Oh my god, this shadow.
Shadow? The Hedgehog? Oh my god, where's his AK-47?
You mean that guy played by Keanu Reeves?
I still can't unimagine Keanu Reeves dressed as John Wick with like the fucking headband Sonic ears on his head. Just painted like in a shitty
Oh yeah, I
black
heard about
color.
that. Hold on.
Like,
I
so
can't figure out
funny.
which shadow was... there we go, this one. Cool. Alright, is that your turn? Sorry. That's your... No, keep talking, sorry, I'm being quiet. What were you saying?
I was just finishing up with like it's the equivalent of seeing the movie as they were with like the CGI Sonic, but it's just actual Keanu Reeves standing there with like fucking cat ears painted black on his head, going like, "I'm Shadow."
Is it my turn?
Yes. Now it is your turn. Yeah, you just whoop, 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 yeet towards the burning bush.
This one over here, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Go ahead, give me an Eldritch Blast.
Why do I not have that in my mind?
I can't stop imagining Keanu Reeves with cat ears on his head pretending to be Shadow. It is too good of an imaginary concept.
What'd you hit? 10 misses. But you have another Eldritch Blast, don't you?
I do.
Oh my god, they both miss.
Get fucked.
Yikes.
I mean, they don't have high AC, but you rolled shit both ways. So you rolled a 2 and then another 2, so that ended up being a 10.
Matt, have you considered praying to
you
me
have a
yet?
bonus action. Do you do anything as a bonus action?
I mean, the only thing I have is like blade in my hand, and that's the only thing I can do with a bonus action. Just spawn it back.
No,
in
don't
my
you
hand,
don't
but
you
no.
attack with it as your action, right?
He attacks as an action, yeah. He
Oh, okay.
casts Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, but if I throw the only thing I can do with my blade that is bonus action, if I throw it, I can summon it back.
Okay, is it concentration? Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Anyway, well, that's my turn.
Okay. Now it is this bro's turn. Where is he? Okay.
This bro is,
This one. Over here, it's gonna go after Sylfania. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 40 feet of movement, and it basically targets you.
Wait.
Attempts to hit you.
What? 40 feet?
Yep. I'll double check this.
He moved 4 squares, right?
Yep.
That's not 40.
No, it has 40 feet of movement speed, but it moves up to Sylfania.
No, it's because like you counted 4 squares and he said that's 40 feet.
Oh, no.
The
I
math
meant
doesn't check out.
he has 40 feet of movement, but
I'm like, wait a minute.
so he makes it up to you, unlike the mist, which is a little bit slower than he is. So it's going to attack you. That's a natural 1. He whiffs. I'm gonna roll a d6 to see how bad this is.
Damn. I still
Nah, it's
remember
fine.
my fucking crit table with the D8s.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Nasty.
I still look forward to like whenever anybody would like get a nat 20 and get like an 8 on the die roll and get like triple fucking critical hit.
Alright, so
that's
yeah.
orgasmic.
That's its turn. Now this thing is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it manages to make it exactly into your position. And now it's going to do its thing. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
You're good at those, right? Right?
Right?
Who, me?
Yes, Sylfania,
Right?
give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh yeah, I'm okay with them. Oh, I'm not very good at them right now, though.
Yeah, okay. You take 13 necrotic damage. And your maximum hit points are reduced by 13 points.
Oh no! This is like the ghosties from the show.
And you also notice... Oh, did I heal you or the thing?
Show?
The fucking fuck what? Deus the Machina.
Vox Machina, you mean?
Vox Machina, yeah.
1 second. How much damage did you do? Oh, yeah, okay, no, I healed the right thing. I was
and
worried.
You said my max goes down to what?
Your max goes down by 13. By the same amount of points. It basically sucked out some points from you, and you notice it became healthier, and one of your arrows got bing, came out of it.
Ghosties from Vox Machina?
In Vox Machina, there's a bunch of weird ghost spirits that were sucking energy out of people. So, that's basically it. In the TV show.
Okay. In the TV show?
Yes, in the series and in the game. They were fighting specters. Alright,
Yeah, I don't do enough Critical Role to know.
yes,
anything
both in
about
the TV show and the game the TV show has been based upon, they eventually fought monsters that were sent by some vampires to kill them. And those were shadows that were absorbing magic. Anyway, regardless, it is now your turn, Fervorant. What do you do?
Okay, you see how that guy is standing at the bush?
Yes.
I'm gonna do a pro gamer move with my magically enhanced sickle. I'm just basically gonna like cut at his throat, and I'm either gonna cut through it or I'm gonna throw in the bush, whichever.
Go ahead.
happens
Give me an
first.
attack roll.
Yeah. Attack roll with advantage because of backs. That's a nat 20.
You're welcome.
So many nat 20s this fucking episode. Okay, give me your crit damage on this thing.
13 magical slashing damage.
Hold on. 13 magical slashing damage.
Yes.
It's looking really ill. And you're trying to push it in the fire, right? Give me, unfortunately, this is a athletics check. Give me an athletics check to, like, yeet it into the flame.
That's a 15.
And it's doing a contested one with disadvantage. It's going to try, it's doing a contested athletics as well to try to resist you.
It better fucking succeed. I got a fucking -1 to athletics. It would be pretty fucking sad if it failed.
As you take your sickle and you slice it through the neck, you like push as much as you can and you yeet it into the bush and it just burns up because it had like 2 points of health left. And I'm not even gonna roll for fire damage. It just gets burned up.
Get fucking dabbed on.
I mean, it has a fire resistance, but in this flame, I was gonna make it like for these things. I'm gonna make 3d6, and it's just gonna take 3 points of damage. It's gonna die anyway. So, I could do it for the lulz, but
next one, let's go.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll do it for the lulz. I'll be fine. I'll let the dice decide. Maybe it'll be okay. No, no, it's dead.
Matt, do I have advantage on just the one attack?
Just the next attack.
Okay, then this one's normal. That's 22 to hit.
The next one? Yeah. Okay,
Yep.
that hits.
He takes 7 points of magical slashing damage.
Oh, by the way, you said you wanted your shadow buddy to try to absorb the. Okay,
Yes.
the one you shoved into the flame, nothing happens. But if you, yeah, okay, we'll see. We'll see next time if you kill something, what happens? Because this one you willingly yeeted into the fire. So
I'm gonna fucking bonus action on flurry of blows on that bitch.
go ahead. You do me. You do you. That hits.
12.
That hits.
8.
Alright.
I guess magical bludgeoning depends if he's
It is.
embodying. Oh, okay.
So basically, for the purposes of this fight, your shadow buddy sees the situation you're in, and as you're using the sickle, it goes into the sickle and it causes it to be magical. As you're using your arms, it kind of like stands in your, because you did this before, like the shadow buddy stands literally like in your own form, and as you punch, it like, you notice there's a little bit of like a shadowy replica within your own body that punches it.
If this kills him, I'm just gonna have the shadow buddy just like fucking Kali Ma the guy.
Sure. You got one more hit, don't you? Because you flurry of blows, you got 2 hits.
If it didn't die, then yeah. I got
No,
another
it didn't
hit.
die. Yeah.
Nat 20.
Oh
Uh,
my! What is?
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Stop!
When I
Goddamn.
want something dead, it fucking dies. 7 damage.
When I want to be dead and fucking dead, and you roll like a 1 and 2.
7?
That's sad.
All right. Oh man, it's on 1 health.
Are you fucking kidding?
It's holding there by like a thread.
Do I have anything to fix this?
Do you have any rerolls? Any possible +1 from somewhere? I don't think so.
Bruh, you need to use the fucking Ring of Ram earlier in the fight sometimes.
Oh yeah, by the way, Ring of Ram, because you need to roll for it to reroll charges, but last time you've used it was the Griffin, so it's been like 4 days since then. So I reckon you would have gotten the charges back, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, because I think it has 3 charges. I'll just let it happen. You got the charges back.
There's still a bonus action to cast it, so.
Damn it, fucking focusing only increases attack rolls, not damage. Gosh darn it, what a conundrum. Just go to the range. I mean, I can stunning strike him, but that's not as fun. I don't think I have anything that can increase my damage by literally 1 point. No, I don't have anything to give me that last 1 point of damage.
Damn.
Oh, fucking hell. Well,
That is disappointing. Just gonna be edged the whole time.
Yeah, I'm edging everybody off. I'm getting those nat 20s, but those damage rolls, man, that's not what I prayed for.
All right. Is that your turn then? Cool.
Yeah, I ended.
So this one, don't know where is it. This boy that's right in front of you with 1 health is going to try to swipe at you because, well, this is a duke-off.
He doesn't have disadvantage this time because I didn't do the dodge action.
That's a
Needs
13.
the 17.
No. Okay, it misses. And as
Just fucking my shadow body fucking omni-mans his punch.
Wait, is this one? Is this one battle? I think it is.
Huh?
Oh, I didn't include this one. Oh shit.
Well, do they have like an extra attack?
No, never mind. Okay, so it's finished its attacks. This one's dead. This one's dead. Sylfania, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Where did the fucking
Oh
the
boy.
red mist go?
It's currently
on top of you.
on top of you.
It's in your ass.
It's in
It's in my ass!
Oh, no.
I disengage
my
and
ass.
move
disengage.
out.
Yep, you move out.
Oh boy.
It's in my ass.
Yeah, I'll just leave Bax to deal with this, you know, I feel like he got this. But anyways, I'm gonna take another pot shot at it again.
You have 2 more feet of movement if you want to move. Like 2 more 5-foot movements.
I don't want to move too far away.
Okay, no, it's your turn. So you're trying to shoot it again. Go ahead. Give me your attack rolls.
Well, actually, no, I actually, you said 2 more, so I moved back.
Yep.
2 more.
Alright, give me your attack rolls, please. That hits. Yeah, give me your damage.
Oh boy.
I still find it funny that like.
Fucking goddamn it! Roll higher, please.
6 points of damage. Is that your turn?
I mean, that's really all my turns right there. Yeah.
I always find it funny how like pretend gagging actually makes some people like gag.
Yeah, I never
Yeah,
understood that whole thing.
I had my
Alright.
brother was dating this one guy. who did that.
This boy is gonna probably go to the nearest thing to it. It's gonna go 1,
I
2,
would never not
3,
trigger that in people.
4, 5. Oh, sorry. 5 is gonna try to attack you, Fervorand.
What is
You
the
seem
burn?
to be like the biggest threat. So it's going to do
I
that.
am the biggest threat.
Does a... Yeah, it's higher than 17. It hits. You take 10 necrotic damage, and your strength is reduced by 4. Yeesh.
Okay, so I got 4 strength.
Okay, that's its turn. And then you notice that... actually, you don't notice. It's fine. Well, let me roll and see.
Well, at least I'm basing myself on dexterity.
What's your passive perceptions, you guys?
16.
I don't know, like 11 or something.
Sylfania, what's your passive?
My passive, I think it was like 18.
All right, you guys, all of you except for Bax, see another sort of shadow go around the edges, trying to sneak about. To
I see you.
yeah, you two guys see it, but it's moved its full movement.
Ah!
Yeah, and yeah, that's it. Or actually, it'll just sort of shift through the leaves. All right, that's as far as it can go. It thinks it's not seen. Bax, it's your turn. Right, to the left of you is a burning bush. To the front of you is a weird red mist with some arrows pointing out of it. And there is a strange shadow right next to you as well. What do you do?
Am I the only one that's feeling aroused right now?
What do you mean, me though?
What?
Okay.
No. I was making a joke.
I was like, you know, who's Natalie talking to? I was like, what?
I'm gonna attack the one in front of me.
With the blade.
Yes.
All right.
The shadow, not the mist.
Yes. There you go. Advantage.
That hits.
Advantage.
I have advantage in dim light. Or dark.
That hits.
You're gonna actually do it properly this time.
No.
Oh wait, that was wrong.
That was a wrong roll. please. Damage.
3d8, baby. Let's go.
Fucking raw.
Can I change that? No? Okay.
Why did you step into the mist?
I didn't. It was an accident.
So you roll 2d8, so that's 9.
Needs one more.
Plus 7, that's 16. You do quite a bit of damage to it, but it's still standing. You do know you could have backed away and thrown new dagger, but okay.
Yeah, but this way he gets advantage.
Oh no.
Well.
Mods, can you please block these?
What?
Oh.
Oh.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I
Yeah,
got
it's
Bruh.
3 of them. 3 of them. Can you please block that? Thank you.
Holy shit, bruh.
Thank you. That was like 3 in a row, man. Is that...
I got you.
Okay, cool. So this thing
Oh, man.
that's
Hope bringing
standing
99.
right in front of you, Bax, is gonna turn towards you and just swipe at you. Because it's pretty pissed off at you, my dude.
It swipes at your balls. You take critical
I
damage and the
assume
balls go down.
17 hits you.
Nope.
Rip your
No.
balls. Oh, did I get a strength back thing from the guy blowing up, or was it just Matt?
No, that was if you, like, stayed and absorbed it. You yeeted him into a fire. Fire finished him off, not you.
Sad.
You take 10 necrotic damage backs, and your strength is reduced by 3. Are you down?
Yes.
Ooh, there's a fun thing if it's down. Alright, cool. No, you're fine for now. Yep. Okay, that's its turn. Now the mist is basically gonna go after you, Saldana, because you're the only living thing that's conscious around here.
Am I really conscious stuff?
It's gonna do its own thing at you again. You need to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
God damn.
Also, your blade disappears from your handbags because you're unconscious.
Saving throw.
Get that,
Oh,
dog.
god damn it.
That is a 10. Alright, you take...
Oh, man.
You take 9 necrotic damage.
Wait, did Bax go down from damage or strength absorbed?
Damage.
Okay.
He's not dead. He's unconscious.
Okay.
So you got yourself 9 damage to you. That is necrotic. Okay. And your maximum health is reduced by 9. And the thing regains 10 hit points. Actually, it regains 9, because that makes sense that it absorbed you.
Man.
Okay. It is now Fervorant's turn.
This ain't going well. I think it's probably
Okay.
a TTK, guys.
Maybe. I should have been a bit smarter about this, but okay.
Hey, listen, fam. When it comes to shadows in 5e, they should have like 3 times higher fucking creature rating or challenge rating than they do normally, because that strength drain is fucking insane.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to smack the guy in front of me with my magical Hia
Go ahead.
and hopefully finish him off.
Yeah.
That
So you finish him off, and let's see how much damage you do. You do 10 damage. As you finish him off, your little shadow buddy, you want to do the Kalima? Or you do sickle?
I mean, I fucking man catch him with the sickle, and the shadow just goes like.
So as you man catch him with the sickle, you pull him in, and your shadow pulls its hand through him, and you notice that at this point, as the shadow comes out of you, you felt like a little bit misty, you know, because it's incorporeal. At this point, you see the shadow that you hit gets completely absorbed into your shadow buddy. There's nothing left. There's not even like a wisp. It's just gets sucked into the arm, and then you notice like the shadow buddy jumps out of you for a bit, and you kind of see him a bit more. He's a bit more corporeal now.
Ooh.
And this dude is
I'll
dead.
listen to it.
Which one's this dude? Yes,
There's
this
a
one.
guy
Dead.
below me.
You still have one more attack, and I believe movement and bonus action.
Yep. I'm gonna go for this guy. I'm gonna be like, Hiya! That's 13.
Hits.
Pow! For minimum damage of 5.
5 slashing damage.
Yep.
Yep. Cool.
I'm gonna.
So question. You wanted this thing to absorb. So your shadow buddy absorbed the thing, not. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense if it's you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, you're fine with your strength and your health at the moment. That it is what it is. But the shadow buddy is kind of now juxtaposing. He's a little bit more solid now. Still kind of jello-like feeling. So.
If I stand here, am I on fire?
Yes.
Okay. I am then going to use my key point to patient defense and die less.
Cool.
That's
so that one is. Oh, the dead ones. I'll just remove them from the combat.
Yeah, you can do it.
Remove. Sylfania, it's your turn. You're currently, again, harassed by this mist.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to get back to the party.
Eyes.
You might want to get back to the party. Just giving you advice as a DM. You might want to fuck off.
Daddy, you gotta be careful. Natalie's blowing smoke up your ass.
Oh my god. Well, I'm not gonna disengage this time.
For those of you
Oh, you're just gonna run? Okay.
Yeah.
This
blowing
thing.
smoke up someone's ass is usually termed for bullshitting.
Oh, to be fair, wait. As a reaction, must be a melee attack, right?
Yeah, it doesn't. Its ability is not gonna.
It can't take a reaction at you. Okay, yeah, fair enough. You run off.
You cut out of re.
Okay. Let me see here.
So you got a bonus action and an action.
I wanted to keep my bonus action because I'm gonna use Hunter's Mark on it.
Cool. It's marked.
Marked. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna use my bow. Oh wait, I need to add a plus. Oh no, wait, no, never mind.
I don't think it's gonna help you out.
No.
Oh,
You
well.
fumble.
Oh,
But
well.
it's Hunter's marked, so that's that.
Okay.
Now this thing, which is, I believe, in front of you, Fervorand, it's going to just try to attack you again.
It has disadvantage.
Oh, yes, it does. That is a 15 to hit.
Miss.
Cool. It misses. So that's its turn. This buddy over here is gonna come and support his friend and gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and try to attack you, Sylfania. That is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Wait, hold on. Did you put your armor back on after taking off the whole maid outfit thing?
Well, no, it's my regular armor.
Okay, but you do have your armor on, because I remember I asked you to take it off
Yeah.
before you... Okay, that's fine. Okay, then damage. You take 7 necrotic damage, and your strength is reduced by... 4. They've been rolling really high. Yep. Bax, give me...
can do it.
Give me a... actually, hold on. As you go unconscious... yeah, no, it's fine. Your Shadow Blade is gone. Give me
I don't know how
a
much
death
damage it
saving
does.
throw.
Wait.
Oh, wait. I forgot to do this. Give me a death saving throw, Bax.
Is his whisper daddy gonna be like, I got your fam, and fucking gives him a money shot?
Can I do a death saving and a religion check?
Yeah, sure, fuck it. Why not? I've let you do this before. Hold on. But before that, I have a fun thing for this. Jeez.
Oh, that does pause up somewhere. Okay.
Hold on. I have a fun thing here. Oh, cancel. Hold on. Collect correction.
Let's ooh, that's a fail, Mads. That's
Hold on,
a
hold
big floppy fail.
My daddy's with me.
Okay, hold on. First of all, you're unconscious. You failed one, Bax.
I
failed
my
a death save.
saving, but I got a nat 20 on my religion check.
Did you roll a nat 1 or you rolled a 3? Okay. And you got nat 20 on your religion check. As you're lying down, you notice that your blade is like disappeared, and you're lying next to this flame, and these shadows are all around you, and like you breathe out because you're weakened and tired, and then you hear a voice in like your final consciousness drifting off, a very clear voice at this point, like, "You are not done yet." And as you sort of get like a little kick from the inside, and you open your eyes. I gotta reward nat 20s, you guys. You open your eyes. This was crazy. There's so many nat 20s in this fucking.
You start sporting a semi-jump.
So you wake up with 1 hit point. You have the same stats, but your blade is with you again. Your blade came back to your arm.
Damn.
But this is your turn. So that's it. At the end of your turn, this is what happens.
Can I still look dead? For the purposes of
give me a deception check, please. I mean,
you wake up, get up, ready with your blade, and then like immediately the next turn get downed again.
Like if he hits me, it's a strength drain. I'm just dead.
give me a deception check.
What a weird dude. Anyway, bonk.
That's an 18.
18. Let's see if they're... I don't know what this will be. Perception? Fuck it. It'll be perception. I'm sorry. I'm rolling for all the surviving ones.
I mean, just take their passive.
Alright. Okay. Cool. That's what happened. Alright, you're currently lying on the ground, pretending to be dead, with an active shadowy blade in your arm that went to disappear and then it came back again. Let me bring back your chroma key because you're not dead anymore. You're just bloodied. Hold on. I like this color correction.
Failed to death save. Or do you reset them?
No, I reset them. I feel like I'll be nicer because I can be a bit more crueler towards you if I can reset them. Remember, you guys don't have a healer. So,
I'll tell you this: if I fucking die right here, I mean, I'm gonna be sad because I never reached 6th level with a shadow.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah.
But I will 100% run a life cleric, and I will ruin every encounter.
Okay. So the thing is, personally, I like the death saves reset because I can be crueler towards you guys and give you more harder combat, like I did just now, without a healer or a cleric. I feel like that'd be too... Considering... Considering the campaign I'm running and considering the things I prepared for you, I feel like that would be overkill. So I will let you take off your death saves. I'll be nice. But you are on 1 health. Okay, believe that is this dude's turn. This dude goes for Sylfania because it thinks you're dead. So it's gonna do the thing. It's going to attack Sylfania. Does a 14 hit you? No, wait, does a 13 hit you? It doesn't. So it misses. 8 does nothing. This thing, we'll go 1, 2.
You keep saying this thing, and we have no idea what you're talking about.
5, 6.
A mist.
7. Oh no, wait! It can't. It can't. It can't. It actually can't go in there. So
partner.
yeah, I'll be here.
Partner.
It'll just be here because it can't get as close to you, Sylfania, as it wants to. So.
Okay.
Actually, no, it can get into your space, but it can't do anything, so it's its turn. Max. Oh, sorry, Fervent, your turn.
Okay. You know how I'm kicking that thing's ass?
Yeah, you gonna keep doing it?
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna kick its ass
Go for it.
some more.
Go for it, my dude.
Hiya!
Oh no.
That's an 11.
That misses.
Man. Hiya!
That hits.
Man!
That's a 17.
Give me your damage.
Oh, that's better. I was like, why was it so low?
7.
Alright, you pommel at it. It seems to be a little bit more bloodied, but it's still standing strong.
I'm gonna move up here.
Yeah, your butt's being a little bit singed, but you're okay.
Yeah, I got a warm ass. I mean, my ass is already hot enough.
Yeah.
And then I use 1 more key point to, I'm gonna use 1 point of patient defense.
Uh-huh.
Should I use 1 to try and stun him? That's a question and a half. I think no. I'll save it for defenses purposes. So that's my turn.
Cool. Sylfania, it's your turn. Again, the mist is harassing you.
Yeah, it's basically just been back and forth between us now. Oh my god.
But remember, it can't attack you when you move away, but the shadows can.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna try again. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna disengage as a bonus action because I can do that now.
Yep.
I don't have to worry about like losing it. But hang on. Oh, what's the max distance? No, actually, no. I don't want to move there. I don't want to move that way. Sorry.
That's okay.
Go back here. And now, I want to go over here.
Cool.
Did someone mark this spot for me?
I'll
Just like hover your mouse over there. Yeah.
Just do the measurement and press space.
Oh, okay.
All right. Can you target whoever you're attacking so the camera can pan out for the viewers?
I am.
Oh, can you redo it again? There you go.
I see you're targeting the red mist.
Yeah.
Good. People can see it now. All right.
I mean, not really. The combat carousel is in the way.
Yeah, but like, it's there.
But yeah,
It's
okay.
kind of there.
Give me your attacks.
I'm gonna take another shot at it.
Give me a hand.
What was it I needed? Well, wait. Hunter's Mark, it only applies to damage, right?
Yes, only applies to damage if you hit.
Yeah.
So you better fucking hit it, child.
Yeah, you hit. You hit. Don't worry. So give me your regular damage plus a d6.
Damage. Let's see. Wait. D. 6. There we go.
Okay,
Damn,
nice.
son.
This thing recoils. It's like doesn't like you with your hunter's mark. And you notice that the hunter's mark, when you shoot it, it's got a little bit of light, like divine energy in it, just a little bit, and it like, well, what was on the d6? Do you remember what you rolled on the d6 or no?
On the d6, it
You rolled a
was
6.
it was a 6, yeah. So.
Ooh, oh yeah,
Check
cool.
the damage, and it tells you exactly what dice rolled what.
Let me check one thing about this. Nope. Okay, we're fine. Never mind. These are fine. Cool. All right, that's your turn, or do you want to do something else?
No, there was nothing else.
Okay. Then it is this boy over here is going to try to attack you for Rand, even though you've got your patient's defense on. He's going to try to do his thing.
You will try.
Oh, sorry. Disadvantage. Apologies.
I don't even see what you roll.
I've rolled only one. I forgot to do it. Yeah, I don't assume 17 hits you.
17 is my AC.
Oh, okay, and manages to hit you with a disadvantage.
All right.
See, I told you should just have attacked.
Alright, that is a 12 necrotic damage to you. Okay. And your strength is reduced by 1.
1.
1.
Okay.
What?
Did I? Oh, did you set?
I didn't touch your strength at all.
Did I get any mumbo jumbo back from beating the other shadow to death?
That's what I asked, because you mentioned that you want your shadow buddy to absorb it rather than you, and your shadow buddy became more corporeal, but you didn't get anything from it. If you want to grab something, you have to communicate with your shadow buddy, because you told me you want your shadow to get buffed, not you.
I mean, fair. I thought it was the same thing, but fair.
Okay, he is causing all of your attacks to be magical, which...
Yeah.
I am giving you a big leeway here for this.
Yeah, hence why I'm shutting my mouth.
Exactly, but like you
mouth.
could signal to him that next time you want to try to absorb some sort of power from it. I don't know.
Let me suck the dick. Come on, I want to get that.
Hey, okay, I'll give you a free action to maybe do your little signal to your shadow buddy or tell him something.
I'm fine.
All right, okay. If you're fine, you're fine. All right. So then it's this boy's turn, and yeah, it still thinks Bax is dead, so it's gonna.
I never really finished off that Bex guy. Better curb stomp his teeth and just to make sure, just in case.
No. He rolled a deception, and these guys failed the perception. They think he's dead, so they're gonna go for this chick, the living one. Yep, same old. Same old one single thing they do.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, does a 7 hit you?
No worries.
Danny, does a 7 hit you?
That's
No.
a 7.
Cool. Then nothing happens. Bax, it is your turn.
How wounded is this one?
I really gotta use the bathroom.
That's okay. Keep going. It's
Just
not
go
your
to
turn
the-
yet. It's
Just go
fine.
take a fucking piss, Danny.
You're alright. Just go. It's fine.
You got a fucking VTuber going on.
Yeah,
You're
Bax,
fine.
you're lying down with a shadow blade. Yeah, you're pretending to be dead. You're pretending to be dead.
How
You
wounded
do like
is
a
this?
breakdance, a windmill as you get
Sorry, I
up,
can't hear. What did you say?
flash it.
How wounded is the shadow?
Oh, the shadow in front of you, it looks pretty hurt. It's like kind of torn in some places. It's just not looking happy. It's got some
Yeah,
light blue streaks coming from it because I believe you hit it, right? So.
You should give it some flowers, cheer it up a little bit.
See, the thing
I
is,
value
I wanna,
you as a person.
I wanna hit it, but I'm also like, eh.
It's your choice.
I don't fucking care if you die.
You are prone.
fucking do
You
your
are
own thing.
prone right now, so you will have disadvantage on like stabbing it.
I'll have normal because I have advantage.
That's
No,
pro. I mean, you can use half your movement to get up.
Yeah, you can.
See, yeah, that's the thing I'm contemplating. Is like, if I just hit it, like go up and hit it, and I don't kill it, I just die.
I mean,
Because it's just like right after the
Even-
turn is shit for
even-
me.
even if you're like lying down and you manage to kill it, like the other creatures are still gonna be aware that you're actually alive, and they're just gonna have an easier time critically hitting you because you're prone.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like, do I deceive them for yet another turn so they get away from me, or what do I do?
That's a fucking stretch and a half, because according to the game rules, the moment you do anything, you're immediately detected by everyone.
You know what?
That's my-
Cowabunga it is.
That's why stealth in 5e is fucking garbage.
All right, so you
I
got up.
stand up.
You got up.
Oof, come on.
That hits.
Oh, you son of a bitch. 1 away from that 20. Come on.
Give me.
Anyway,
You
you
had
didn't
enough
clear
nat
that
20s this episode, you guys.
No.
What is that?
One more d8. One more d8.
I know, but like that's still some bullshit.
So that is 9 damage. Do you want to Kalima this thing?
Oh, it's yes, sure.
So as you hit it, you have a choice, and this time you notice your blade that you're holding. It is your magic, but it's also, if you feel it's a bit more powerful than previously. It does the same amount of damage, but now as you stab this thing through the back, as it was looking towards Sildana. Sorry, is the music still going? Yeah, oh my god, my Spotify hasn't been tripping all this time. I'm so surprised. But as you get stabbed in the back.
Rubbing.
As you stab it in the back, you have a choice between getting 1d4 strength or 9 health back.
I'm gonna take the strength.
Okay, so you get... roll me a d4 and see how much strength you get.
Because I have like 3
I
left.
know it's metagaming, but it should be anyone's
4.
intuition.
You
that
get
if the
4.
monster-
4 strength. Well, sometimes when you're at 1 health and you're surrounded by monsters and you have 10 strength, you might want to go for the health, because, you know, you
Listen,
gotta...
It doesn't matter what the monster is. If it's draining an attribute by its score, you're kind of just like, I should fix this ASAP.
Cool. Alright, so this thing is dead. Which one is this thing on the here?
Like,
It was going straight after you. Good choice. Do you do... You fucking way.
Bye! I'm gone.
But no,
Powdered.
it's half your movement. So you stood up here,
Oh.
and you have only 15 feet left. So you go 1, 2, 3. That's it. There you are.
I'm presuming that the
Oh, no.
cloud did not see me somehow.
Well, you don't know.
That's
You
more
don't
than-
It
know.
doesn't have attack of opportunity.
It doesn't
No,
have attack of opportunity.
It's 1 more.
Alright, okay. Okay, it is now the cloud's turn, conveniently, because this thing is dead. And for this,
Far in the shadows.
I'm going to do a certain
nothing.
thing. So the cloud has this particular thing. It can actually, it has a sense that the shadows don't have. It
Does
can
it
basically
sense fucking
sense
life?
a location of any creature within 60 feet of it, unless this creature is construct or undead. So actually, it just can't see Fervent. That's why it hasn't attacked him. It can't see him. It's like, I don't know where it is. He exists. He doesn't suspect me.
That is amazing. I love this.
Yeah, but it knows that there's Sylfania, which is why it was going after her, and it knows there's Bax. They're both equidistant from it, so I'm gonna roll a die to see who it goes after. Sylfania has hit it.
Me.
Yeah, Sylfania has hit it quite a few times. So there is. You know what? Let's do it this way. I'm gonna roll. What should I roll? I'll roll a d12. If I roll 8 or higher, it's gonna go for Bax. Actually, no. If I roll from 1 to 4, it's gonna go for Bax. If I roll from 5 to 12, it's gonna go for Sylfania. Because that's a fair kind of odds in a way that
you can literally flip a coin. Just do /R1D2.
Okay.
Yeah,
but then it's not equal odds.
All right, so if it's gonna be, I'm gonna do D3 because then it's slightly more pissed off at Sylfania than it is at Bax, really, and Bax doesn't really have that much life force for it to suck.
1 to 2 Sylfania, 3 Bax.
Yeah, Sylfania has more suck, so he is gonna go for whatever happens. Oh, what?
It's not free.
Suck.
It's gonna go for Sylfania. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go ahead. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please, Sylfania.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Run away, you
Oh my god! What the fuck? This is another one! What is going on? Dice gods!
Really weird.
See, this is why I wanted to go for them. They are rolling good.
I stress closed the fucking foundry again.
Control-Shift-T.
I know, but I'm so stressed I closed it. Give me a second to come back to it.
Oh my god, I can't believe we're just stuck here now.
Hello, Kusakabe!
Alright,
What's
Danny.
up?
Alright, Danny, I unbless your dice. You're on your own.
Alright, so you rolled a nat 20. You rolled a nat 20. Yeah, you don't take any damage, and the thing doesn't heal. Nothing happens. You're good.
Okay.
You saved. So it is now your turn for a round. What do you do?
Well, you know how I was beating its ass.
Yep. Gonna carry on doing that.
I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do it again.
Oh, fuck.
What? No, you're not.
No.
Let's see if a second one works. Oh, that's
No.
Holy shit, dude.
That was bad.
Did I accidentally unbless myself?
I think
Maybe.
you did by accident. I think I got all of your blessing onto me.
You have a bonus action and movement left. What do you do?
Stop fucking sucking me off, Danny. I swear to God.
No.
I'm gonna bonus action flurry of blows just to make sure.
Okay.
Blessed be.
That hits.
Yeah. That's a hit for minimum damage of 5.
Okay.
Another hit that
hits
with a minimum damage of 2. So 6.
Mate, straight up, bless your own dice right now.
Dude, I bless D20s. Anything else is beyond me.
As you're punching through this thing, and you keep missing the first one, missing the second one, you get this energy in you, and you're just like, punch, and as you, your last punch connects with its stomach, the shadow body literally, bursts from your body again, and through the shadow, and as it jumps out, it absorbs it again, and it's almost as it lands, you can hear it. You can hear the footsteps. It is still not solid enough to be a human body, but it is more solid, but to the point that it can't enter you anymore in a way. It can't be there. And as it turns towards you, it still has the one Cyclops eye, and it's just stretching, and it's touching itself, being fuck, I'm solid. That's cool. It's dead.
As he looks at me with oh look, I'm solid. I just go go get it, champ. As a gesture towards the shadow at Sylfania's side.
Yeah. So just for this, just for this, I'm actually going to put this as your shadow buddy. I'm gonna give it a little I don't know, little face on the corner there, to show that it is your shadow buddy that's jumping around there. All right. Is that your turn? I believe that's everything you've done.
That's my turn.
Sylfania. You're again being harassed by the mist, and you have a shadow that's pretty much pretty healthy right in front of you. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna keep doing my same thing.
The way you disengage, I just imagine you do like side rolls with your bow.
Donkey roll.
Just front roll,
Donkey
side
roll.
rolls. You know, like in Dark Souls. You're playing Dark Souls, Sylfania. You're literally dodging out of the way.
Those, almost donkey rolls. Like a donkey roll is like when you're fighting someone, you just actually roll onto the fucking ground like, with your full body,
Damn.
which is
That hits.
what-
Yeah, that hits. Give me damage.
oh.
And your Hunter's Mark damage, please.
Yeah, I did.
So that's 17.
Yay.
Okay.
One more.
As you use your bow, you are way pissed off at these shadows. You're like, screw this mist. And as you jump back, you raise your bow, and is it the elven bow that you have, or is it the secret
It's a
bow?
bow of scouting.
Okay.
It's elven bow, yeah, really.
So, is it the one that the Duke gave you and told you to return because it's an elven relic?
I believe so, yeah. It's the bow of scouting, isn't it?
Yeah, do you have any
What
other
is
bow
that?
on you? Because I think you had another bow on you, like a +1 bow?
I think it was back when I was at the Hags or something, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, you have the regular, okay, bow. So as you raise your bow and you, like, something flickers in you, these shadows are an abomination to just I don't know, they just seem like they shouldn't be here. They're wrong. They're not of this realm. They shouldn't be on this plane. And usually before you're sort of, you can use the divine magic of the lady. For this one, as you raise the elven bow, you notice the divine, sort of a little bit of, like a snippet of divine magic that causes you to do, like, you know, a little bit of cleric stuff. You notice as it goes from your hand into the grooves of the bow, and the bow lights up with this, like, golden light that's similar to, like, the same light as, like, going through green canopy of trees. So it doesn't feel like that of the Divine Lady, but it feels like a weird amalgamation. And as you raise that arrow, you shoot it, you actually see it arc through the dim light, like as light. And it pierces the mist, and the mist literally goes, like crumples around it, and like a little does pop, and just disappears. As you lower the bow, it's still lit. And you feel, so Sylfania feels like you felt the divine magic of the lady come upon you, but this is a strange magic you've not felt before, but it just feels, it feels right. It feels good to have this.
Why do my nipples tingle? Oh.
Yes, your nipples are tingling.
Okay, so that's dead now.
Yes, you have a bonus action. You can move your hunter's mark to something else.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can.
You can?
No, I can't. I can't actually. I do use my bonus action to get out. Actually.
Oh, okay, yeah, and also you have to use a bonus action after the death. Okay, so next turn you can use your bonus action to move it to something. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, so it's Shadow Buddy's turn. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And
Take his ass.
give me you, because it's your stats, my dude. I need you to give me your flurry of blows stats. You give me 2 hits with your attacks. So as if you were doing a flurry of blows, give me 2 unarmed attacks, please.
2 unarmed attacks.
Same bonus as you would be attacking.
All right. That's
Hits.
Yeah.
Yep. 20.
Give me damage.
8. And then it's
Hits.
Whoa!
25.
I was almost low.
For now, I bless D20s. I don't bless anything else.
All right,
It's a 6
you
then.
notice that the Shadow Buddy is like doing exactly the same moves you do. You've never seen them from another person's perspective, but you've practiced these moves so much that when you see him do it, it's such a weird, like looking of a video of yourself doing moves, right? It's a bit Uncanny Valley kind of thing.
Do they also flurry of blows?
No, it only gets 2 attacks.
Does he get a bonus action on arm strike like I do?
Nah, that's too OP. He just has 2 attacks.
All right, fair enough.
He doesn't have any key points. He doesn't
No,
have
the-
any key points. He just has his attacks, so he's used to his 2 unarmed to hit.
Oh
So-
no, the bonus action 1 unarmed attack.
Oh, you can do that?
Is the monk thing. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
then
just
no,
a monk thing.
then yes, he has that. The thing that he doesn't have is key. He doesn't have key energy.
Flurry of blows is 2 unarmed attacks.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, give me the last one.
12.
That meets it, beats it. That hits.
I literally just can't roll a 1. 10 damage.
So, as you say to your little buddy, "Go get him, champ," he kind of nods at you and then just like bolts over like the same way you run, and it's like watching an uncanny valley. It does punch, punch, and then like a leg suplex to the head, and as it does that, it also like breaks its. You can hear like a strange. You shouldn't hear a crack of shadows fighting, but you hear a crack, and then and the shadow absorbs this another one, and now
It's like watching a Michael Bay movie. It's just a big CGI fight in front of you.
It's a big CGI fight, and at this point, this one is. Oh my god! You guys killed them all. This one's dead. And
There's like one left.
And the shadow buddy is standing there and turns towards you for a round. And then you notice as he's like stretches his neck, and then the eye closes, and then when it opens, it's 2 eyes, and they're exactly your color. So the same way your eyes look like. Whoa. And he then shakes his head and like does a little woozy thing, like he's not used to double vision. And stretches his arms.
Fucking 3D perspective. Oh my god.
Looks up at you and jumps up and starts waving at you, all happily. Dude, still doesn't have a mouth.
I walk up to him and give him a fucking high five.
As he gives you a high five, it's a solid high five, and it's in exactly the same sort of feel as your hand. But then as you sort of do the high five and the shadow buddy does a little dance, you notice that in the dim light...
Fortnite dances.
Yeah, in the dim light, you notice some of the shadows start to dissipate just little bit by little bit, and the shadow buddy's looking at his hands and does this like... you can see the expression in his eyes now, and his eyes look very sad, like, I just got corporeal, but it's not gonna last. And he looks a bit sad about it.
I hold his hand in a sailor's grip, and I look him in the eyes and I say, "You'll get a real body soon."
That's
a little ominous.
And so he looks at you and he kind of winks. Now he winks at you with one eye, and you can tell he's winking because he has another one open. And yeah, I guess combat's over. You guys have killed every evil thing around here.
I'm the only Shadowmancer here, baby.
Can we call it here, though?
Of course. I know it's been running over a little bit longer. Thank you so much, guys, for coming to the session. I hope you enjoyed this crazy, creepy combat.
I can't wait to run duplicates of my own stat block, baby. Haha!
By the way, as just one last thing, sorry, Danny. I'll just, like, the extra power I put in the sword, I'll just try to absorb more into me, and that'll be it. As I
give me an Arcana check for this one.
Ooh, don't get a nat 1, Mats. That would be bad for you. Don't nat 1 it.
15.
I set the DC at 15, and as you are holding, the blade, and you're sort of trying to absorb it into you, let me see. Yeah, this extra power. I'll think on it and I'll tell you what you get. You get a special something. It's not going to be too OP, but it's a plus to something that you will get.
I can't wait for my shadow buddy to create a mouth and we can just shit talk.
Yeah, as you sort of
make out.
As you pull in this blade into you, you feel the power of your deity as it usually courses through you, and you feel a power up. You just don't know what it is yet. So there we go. All right, thank you so much, guys, for coming. Danny has to go, but those of you who still want to chill, we're gonna go raid out and do something. Go find some other D&D stream we can watch. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'll schedule the next session. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Whoa.